Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is, of course, Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, and that means it's time for us to be jumping in some good old Warframe. Hello, and welcome back to the deck of the Orbiter. We've got this lovely scene of Deimos right here. I mean, I know we see it every single time we set a Deimos, but that's still an absolutely cracking shot, isn't it? It's beautiful, and very much in contrast to the very much less beautiful Mars. It kind of ruins it for Mars, doesn't it? Age over, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. I'm actually kind of surprised to see this here because last I checked, this was supposed to be gone like right now. We'll see if it's still there later on in the stream. My understanding was Nightwave just deletes itself now, but it's still here. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe there's a couple minutes variation here or there. Who's to really know? But today we're going to be taking on some Void Storms right after we go through the usual sortie. So we'll have a look first at what we've got here and then take it up on into space because I'm still short on corrupted holokeys. I need around about all of them. So that's what we're going to be working on right after these bits. So we got a spy with a fire condition, no problem at all. We have an interception assault rifle only, again, not a problem. It's interception, but not a problem. And then a rescue, which is going to be ridiculously easy. So this is actually a very easy sortie. You can blast through this. I'm saying kind of weird how they're cutting off in the middle of the week. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, a lot of their weekly stuff, they don't really seem to plan the week of it. So this one here, it's like, hey, get these challenges done. But there's another 4 days, 5 hours on the timer on it. It's odd. And the same happened with the Tenet weapons when the melees were released. We all had access to the first round of them in what, less than 2 days? And there was a 59% heat option there. Randomly generated, I'm sure, but that annoyed a bunch of people. And I think with the invigorations as well, when these came out, they came out midway through the cycle. So that was another whole bunch of fun. Now I've actually got an invigoration here. I haven't used it yet. I've got a 200% ability strength, 1000 armor, which is designed for Mirage, or rather assigned to Mirage. But I can override it now. I can put this onto any Warframe in the game, and you know, there's quite a few that can benefit from that combination. You know, that armor, that survivability, that is not a small amount of armor. And then the ability strength on top, that's going to rock it right up there. So I'm looking forward to the options on this here. The other one over here, Park of Velocity and melee damage, not quite as amazing overall. So that one I'm happy to leave on Hydroid. Yeah, maybe Hydroid can be a yeet frame for a bit. We have got some bits and pieces looking forward to, but yeah, you're very right, Jova. They do have a strange weekly cycle. But various weekly cycles are created, and then they just kind of don't follow the weeks. It's odd. It really is odd. Just checking as well. Do I have enough standing to fit this all in? Oh, that's just about going to hit the cap. So I'm going to quickly purchase something, and then we'll on sortie. Now, if you do want to be in today's sortie on PC, just let me know by sending me a message in game. That is /w space TheKengineer, then say you want to join. I'll bring you on into the squad. What do I want to buy here? What do I want to buy? I'm going to grab... You know what? I'm not going to get a Hydra one. Let's get Counterpulse. I've never had it. It's probably terrible. I'm going to grab it anyway. Just put that in the stock, as it were. Hello, Fetov. Hello, Singhelios. How are you both doing today? Alright, let's get cracking with this. Now, we've got a spy mission. I'm going to go grab a decent spy frame. Let's just go grab Wukong. We want this done nice and quickly. Got a Cartel Force coming on in. Let's bring you in there, my dude. Let's grab a Wukong. Let's grab an ordinary weapon. You know, good old standard build Foreman will do just fine. Secondary, good old... I don't know. Usage. Where is it? Here we go. Good old Cormac will do just fine. Melee, I don't actually care. Let's get cracking on this, shall we? Kartoffel's got Loki Prime. It's funny that. A lot of people seem to have a Loki Prime now. And then we have a Necros Prime coming. And a Wisp. Wisp I can kind of understand. You know, Wisp can bypass various effects with her, what's it, Will-O-Wisp teleporting ability. But, Necros? With spy mission? Maybe they don't have a lot of frames. They are, after all, MR7. Oh. Speed! Speed is what we have here. And I'm going to go straight to B, in honor of Beardface. He is not able to join these missions and do it for us. Muzzle Drake saying, just found a YouTube channel and my favourite Warframe go-to. Oh, dude, that's amazing. Thank you. Well, welcome indeed to the Twitch channel as well, then. You've had this Loki for years. Oh, well, fair enough, then. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll let you enjoy that reality, however real it may be. Let's just get rid of that guy. I'm going to wait for this to move out of the way. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Done it. B's open. A is now being messed up. Let's hope they get it. I've done one of the hardest vaults you can find on this tail set. Yep, there we go. A is fine. It should be all good. Let me feed on over to C. Kartoffel is up there. So they should have C in the bag.
Another satisfied customer.
They should. Yo, Time Dodger, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh yeah, this is an easy one. They should have this. They just leap up and over, right? There we go, yeah. Up and over. We can even watch them capture it. Done. Yep, let's go. I said watch them capture it. They were invisible, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. But Wukong is hands down one of the best frames when it comes to just doing these spy missions, because you just fly on through. We're done. That's it. Jobs are good. You don't need Condemned. That's, again, just for the hell of it. I really should figure out what other ability I can put there other than Condemn, because Condemn is really not the right answer, and yet... Wukong doesn't really need anything else. He's just good. Let's have a look on the map here. How far away are the others? We've got... They're splitting up. One of them is going backwards. Yeah, I can't really make heads or tails of that one there. Oh, he's coming the right way now. He's coming right the way. He's got 25 seconds to get here, otherwise we just leave by extraction time. They're making it. Oh, wait, no. They're slowing down. Here we go. They're on their way now. This guy's reached us. Yeah, we are waiting on the MR7. They're not quite used to the tile sets yet. And she silence on Wukong? I could do. I don't remember if that makes enemies alert, though. I have to double check that. It's been a while since I did the stealth frame video, so I'm not actually sure if it would alert the enemies on getting stun silenced like that. Don't think it would. Don't think it would. Like a soft alert is what I'm concerned about. There we go, that is that one done. Let's see, next mission we said was the Interception, I think. Yeah, Interception time. Alright, for that, let's switch to a reasonable frame for that setup. Let's see here. Now I've got this vault at the moment. What was the bonus I have on this vault here? I have 100% ability range. Well, that to me sounds like a suitable one for this. Yep. Shock Trooper with range. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't even need to make any other edits. I'm just going to grab Zeneric. Let's do it. Sortie Vault for the win. Not even the perfected build. It's just a build. We need to have an assault rifle. Alright. You know what, Kartoffel? I'm not going to wait. I actually am not in the mood for trying to explain that one today. Not going to wait. Whilst we wait for Kartoffel to come back in, Muzzle Drake saying, found a bug on a Fraggle Prime. Favourite melee. Always crits even with no mods. But my question is, trying to answer, do heavy attacks receive double crit chance from Blood Rush like they do Sacrificial Steel? Okay, so no. Blood Rush is a flat crit chance bonus. It doesn't scale up with your heavy attacks. Sacrificial Steel, True Steel, they do. But not Blood Rush, no. As for Fraggle Prime always critting, are you seeing this in the Simulacrum or somewhere else, Muzzle Drake? The reason I ask that is if you get a stealth attack which in the simulacrum you'll pretty much always get because most people test it with the enemy's AI turned off, a stealth attack appears to be a crit, as in it shows up yellow as well, even when it's not a crit. So you're not actually getting always crits. What you're seeing is the game showing you got a stealth modifier. Or were eligible for a stealth modifier. I'm not sure if it's just eligible or actually, because they've done some weird stuff with the simulacrum over time. Some weird and not really obvious stuff. Yeah, test them not frozen. You'll see it working and just fine. Until the simulacrum breaks another way. I've had it before now where the simulacrum has just decided not to load the mods for a weapon, which was a problem. Hello, Idoki, how are you doing today? I'm not really one for fashion there, Lucifer. Not really one for fashion, so whilst I'll decorate some frames here or there with a little bit more effort, with most of them I'm just kind of going, can you get the job done? Because that's all I really need. Get the job done. You good, Idoku? Excellent. Why haven't you shock trooper? Here we go. Wait. Yep. Now I've got a whole bunch of extra electricity damage on this setup as well. Messes up with the status procs a little bit, but I don't mind about that. All we really need to do now is just keep an eye out for them all. Technically every frame can get the job done. Get the job done well then, Mr. Pedantic. Come on, don't start with that. You've only just got here, Lucifer. I'm not above timing someone out if they want to get that pedantic. Come on, we solve practical problems here, not pedantry. Been playing a lot of Destiny 2 lately? Ah, fair do, fair do. I've never actually played Destiny or Destiny 2. I understand that they are similar-ish to Warframe, at least in some parts of the concept. But yeah, never played them. Oh, we're over at sea. Let's go deal with that. Enemies wanting to get in my way, not going to happen. Destiny 2 is free now? Ah, fair do, fair do. Is it the entire game is free? Or like parts of the game are free? Because I know with some games they'll make like a base version free, but then the DLC which actually everyone is playing and everyone cares about is inaccessible. Which tends to be a little bit, yeah. About the only game I've seen do that at least remotely well was RuneScape. That's because they were designing specifically for that, rather than just, oh hey, let's get some more people in by making parts free. In any case, I got plenty of time for Warframe, or rather I give plenty of time to Warframe, so I'm not really on the lookout for another game to add in like that right now. Got plenty enough. We get all the enemies? Yeah, we did. Cool. On to the next wave. This is definitely one of the longer missions you can get in a sortie. It's no Ambulus. Granted, it's no Ambulus. I should be over A. I didn't realise that I would have done everything but A, so I'll do A. But yeah. It's one of the longer missions, and it's just kind of a waiting game, really. There's not a specific number of enemies to kill to stop the Interception. It's just a waiting game, but it's a waiting game with the little objectives during the tiny arena as well. Not my favourite mode. By far not my favourite mode. Yeah, Warframe's PvP has never really been a proper thing. I understand DE tried doing some balancing by making all the frames and weapons have different stats and some changes to how they work compared to the normal mode. all that really served to do, in my opinion, was make it where you didn't actually know what you were going in with. Raising the barrier to entry, not lowering it or making it viable. And from what I understand, the balancing even then wasn't exactly all there. At least it's not Defection. But Defection, it's not as much a waiting game. You are actively doing a little bit more in terms of trying to make sure the squad's members don't die. But yeah, Defection's not a great mission either, though. It's definitely right next to Interception in terms of, no, I do not enjoy this. Give my soul for MR30? Nope. I mean, I'm almost there. I'm halfway through 28. 29's not that far away, and after that it's 30, obviously. It's not that far to go for me now, but it's not something I'm actively grinding towards either, because what MR30 gives, aside from, you know, the relay blessing is a thing, but otherwise, what any particular MR gives after, like, MR16 just isn't really worth killing yourself over. Just don't. Do it when you feel like doing it, when you have the opportunity to make progress, but to burn out over it, hell nah. Just non-viable. Too tired to play Warframe without a Wisp on the team? Alright, fair do. Fair do. I do have a Invigoration I need to be applying to my Wisp, so I'm going to be trying that out today. See how that feels for a character. I'm imagining it's going to be pretty damn spicy, but we'll see. We'll see in a little bit, won't we? Currently just waiting for whole clusters of enemies to spawn, only to get pretty much annihilated on spawn. Give everyone a little bit more electricity. Well, almost everyone a little bit more electricity. Because who doesn't want another 238% elemental damage, right? You know? What's the Invigoration? Ooh, you're going to have to see in just a moment, Idoku. I'll show you after this mission what I'm looking to put onto my Wisp. And if you're not familiar with it altogether, well, basically the Invigoration system is the Helminth upgrade. And that Helminth upgrade allows you to put some random buffs onto some specific frames each week, and they last a week. Every time you've done 10 Invigorations, the 11th one, you get to choose which frame it goes onto. That's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. Ever seen the Reb Stalker invade the guy with the fully lit Conclave Syndana? No, I haven't seen anything about that at all. H2 has. Alright, 2 missions down. Again, we'll see if that random drops out. If not, I'll just... Yep, they're out. Alright, so let's quickly pop on over. Let me show you what I'm looking to do. This Invigoration right here lasts for 7 days. It's a 200% ability strength and 1000 armor. And because I have the overlay Warframe built up, I can put this onto any single Warframe I like. I'm planning to put this onto Wisp. With Wisp, that 1000 armor, that's going to go very great for protecting her health, which of course regenerates with her health mode. So that is going to be a huge buff to her tank. The ability Strength, well, that's just an all-round buff for Wisp. Everything Wisp does has some part of strength involved in it somewhere, at least when you take out a second ability. So that is going to be amazing for Wisp, and that's what I'm looking to do. Binge Juice, hello there, how you doing? Has the new Nightwave arrived? The new Nightwave is not going to arrive this week, no. I believe they said that was coming out next week. There's going to be a gap, and yet we can see now, after a couple missions, the Nightwave is closed, it's gone. It's completely gone. Just for saying, Wisp can work without strength. Of course Wisp can work without strength. Just like how literally every frame can work without literally any stats if you're doing something other than what those stats rely on. What kind of a comment is that? Come on now. You've made a lot of hot takes here, but that's actually one of the stupider things you've said so far. Every frame can use every stat, yeah. You just build for that stat or that approach. Come on, you're getting a little bit out there now, Lucifer. Work as viable, but yes, again, that's, yeah. Also, did you know that guns can shoot people, but you don't have to use guns, you can use melees? That's the level of the comment you're making. It's really, dude. Go back to doing your leisure builds. That at least was something interesting to look at. Now, we've got the rescue mission coming up last. I'm going to bring Lavos for it, because Lavos to finish, it's the way to go. And of course, we're doing the very last mission of the sortie, so let's bring up a prediction. Which reward do you think we're going to get from this one? Is it going to be an Anasa Sculpture or Endo, or is it going to be literally anything else? Anasa or Endo, or literally anything else? What do you think it's going to be? Grab those channel points, pop it into prediction, see how it goes. You can put in as little as 10, you can put in as many as you like, you get them free, hey, why not? And you can use them on various other options. As a Time Dodger, Shock Trooper acts as a 9th elemental mod, who is counted after all the others, and it can combine with other basic elements left in your modding setup. So say if you've got a purely toxin weapon, Shock Trooper will turn it into corrosive. I am on the wrong build. I just realised this one is the duration build, not my range build. That's so disappointing. Yep. You can see that I just don't dash anywhere near as far at the moment. That's really disappointing. Don't know why I would left it on this build, on the standard one, but there we go. That's what I get for not double checking the build. Also, being Lavos, I actually just don't care about those laser grids. It makes no difference to me at all. Vile Rush is affected by range? Yeah, absolutely. It affects how far you go. I've got the duration build of Lavos at the moment, which just allows for insane status duration. That's the main reason for having that build. But I don't need insane status duration right now, so this was the wrong build.
This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
Is Lavos fun to play? Oh, I absolutely enjoy running Lavos. When I have the right build on him, anyway.
Protect them at all costs.
He has access to every element in the game, so he can set up any status proc that he needs. He's got the ability to dash around, make himself immune to status, which includes knockdowns, by the way. If you get a build on him which also allows you to buff up the duration, you can get enhanced status procs, making them just last longer and therefore be more effective. His 4 has damage scaling based on status, doubling with every status. Not plus 100%, actually doubling with every status. So the damage output can be absolutely insane. With the ability to transform ammo and health orbs and energy orbs into upgraded versions, he can basically alleviate pretty much most ammunition issues. Makes him very effective in that regard as well. He's got insane armor, very good health, self-healing with his first ability. There's a lot he can do. Do I have a Riven on my Comac? I absolutely do, yeah. The Riven I have is a spicy one. It's not perfect, but it's spicy. And I'm currently using, what's that, Gas Magnetic? And it's getting through these Wardens pretty much. And this is Warden Xmas is on... Was this an enhanced armor sortie or something like that? They're improved somehow. But yeah. There is... Oh, sorry. My cat is hidden under my desk again. I've told you about this. You can't hide down there. You're going to get kicked when I stretch my legs. Anyway, yeah. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say now. But in any case, sortie done, and we've got an Orokin reactor blueprint. So, to those of you who guessed we get anything other than Endo, you are absolutely correct, and enjoy those extra channel points. Very well predicted. Orokin Reactor. I don't get that too often from a sortie. Let's get that building right now, shall we? I should probably also be building some form. I can't remember the last time I actually did that, which is not a good thing. Oh well, we'll get that building now. What frame do I think needs a rework the most? For you, it's a tie between Water Plebs, i.e. Hydroid and Urali, and Chroma. Chroma could do with a rework. He's a little bit too passive, and his first ability, I mean... So that could do with a looking at. I agree with you there. And Hydroid and Urali, yeah, they need some... Well, Hydroid needs a bit of an overhaul, and Urali needs a little bit of tuning up. She's got the capacity to be good, but Urali is lacking in actually delivering on what she's supposed to be good at, which does make her quite a problem. Her fourth ability, for example, clusters up all the enemies, but then scatters them again, which is not really the best. So yeah. Hello Shenzo, how are you doing today? Right now, let's sort this. I just need to switch this mod over, get it onto the right mod again. Where was it? Power extended, there we go. Much better. Yeah, we lose some strength. Yeah, we lose duration, but we get that range right the way back up where it should be. Look at that. 2.5 times what it was. That's what I want it to be. Why not a fully built Orokin Reactor Catalyst? Has to be a blueprint? It's just the way the thing is, really. I mean, okay, so I'm going to be waiting a day for it. Is it? No. Yeah, a day for it. 23 hours. That's no problem at all. I'm not rushing to use it. Not rushing to use it whatsoever. And it's not like Former where you're going to have a backlog of them to build up. Because, well, how many of them are you getting? I don't see it as a problem, really. I don't see it as a problem. Now, we're going to be jumping over on to Railjack at this point, but I want to bring over Loki Prime, because this sentient-looking guy also needs a lot more XP. So I'm going to bring Loki over to get them upgraded a bit more. We got this set up here, which is a high duration one. This is the Yeet Loki I made the other day. Let's make this one suitable for Railjack now. First things first, we're going to need corrosive projection, because the armor of those guys in Railjack is a little bit insane. Cancel that there. There we go. Yeah. So, corrosion projection there. Deal with the armor just a little bit on these guys. I am going to want to have... Now, let's have a think here. I'm going to say, let's go for Arcane Consequence. I want to be able to bounce around a lot whilst invisible. And Arcane Energize. Add some green to Loki. Nah, this one's designed to be a sentient amalgam look. That's why we've got him looking like that. Next up, I would like to have some more duration on his invisibility. So let's get some duration going. Oh, hold up. Stuck. Oh, don't know who that was when. Whoops. So let's get the Prime Continuity onto there, and let's get some, where is it? Narrow-minded. We get plenty of duration for that invisibility. Just saying, my idea for a cool Urali thing, not a fan of what cool, is turning her blades to a static scaling ability and have the blades that hit enemies in bubbles, do extra damage, and on kill proc 2 more bubbles. I mean, it's an option. I'm more inclined to look at what DE is going to do with her, to be quite honest, because one thing about Warframe ideas for whole new ability reworks is that there are about 10,000 different ideas throughout the community of what could be implemented for absolutely every single frame. And any single one of them could work, unless it's something batshit stupid. Any single one of them could work. It comes down to what is DE actually doing. Because you, me, every one of us in this channel here has absolutely no hand in that. Hello Teal, how you doing today? We just have no hand in it. Now, let's finish doing up this. We got the duration. I need Prime Flow on here, because I want loads of energy. And I also want to have preparation that have loads of energy straight away, because we're doing Railjack. I want that 674 to be nearly full. I don't rank this up fully, because you don't need that much energy. But preparing most of it, that's very important to me. Defense-wise, I'm going to pop in Prime Vigor. I know that Prime Vigor isn't really well regarded, but just having a little bit of extra defense here, or when invisibility goes down, can be useful. Extra bit of health, extra bit of shield, it adds up from time to time here or there, so I'm going to do that just to have a bit of overall protection on this. We've got another 3 slots and another 30 capacity to play with here, so I've mostly focused on the invisibility so far. Rolling Guard's defense. You know what, HG, you are an absolute legend. You're absolutely right. Rolling Guard, let's pop that straight onto here. Let's go on to that. Fail saying going pro for energy, just saying. Fair do. That'll get us some energy refills once I've used up the initial stuff. Let's think otherwise then. Now, we are at risk of getting knocked down, which can be a problem, but at the same time, the enemies have to really know I'm there. What I'm thinking instead is I can go for Streamline. Oop, Streamline if I type it correctly. Bring down the efficiency. Oh, sorry, bring up the efficiency to bring down the cost just a little bit there. Natural talents for user 4, but I've gone for a minus range build, and now we're going just focusing on invisibility, and then I'm shooting my way through, whilst these guys can't respond to me. That's the idea of it. We've got another 11 left over. I'm thinking, honestly, again, just refocusing into that duration is probably going to be the best overall. Alternatively, I can look into sprint speeds, like a rush there, but now I'm bullet jumping more than anything, so quite frankly, Constitution I can't fit into here. Overextended, not worth it. This is again a duration build. So I'm going to go for Augur Message. That's going to be the pick here. Round it off, it gets that extra little bit of duration, just really eking out as much invisibility as I can. Main reason being, I'm not a fully ranked Loki Prime. This is rank 6. So every second matters at this rank. But as it goes up, it'll get better and better. To just augment for silent guns, I have the Fullman. Just in case you're unaware, the Fullman on semi-automatic is completely silent. So, nope, no problem needed there. And with that, we're basically good to go. I have Augur and Rolling Guard. Do I need Vigor? Like a Shield Gate? So that's a backup on the health there. Because we're going to be going into some high-tier missions, if we have any Toxin Eczema spawning, they're going to be burning through... they're going to be burning through my health stat. That Prime Vigor is just to make sure I have enough health on top of the shields to make sure little bits popping through don't just bleed me out. Again, it's a backup. Alright then, I think that pretty much covers everything there. I'm not going to level too many things at the same time. Just going to focus on getting Loki good at the moment, because otherwise I would nerf my own ability to actually deal damage. I am going to switch out the Comac though, because as nice as it is, I don't want to be focusing on that one. Let's use instead the Gaze. That one is much more suitable for this, because it's a laser. Lasers are very sci-fi, so when we go to space we take a laser. Alright then. If you do want to be joining in on these missions as we go into the Railjack Void Storms as well, you're always welcome to join in. So long as you're on PC, let me know by sending me a message in game. I'll bring you on into the squad. But for now, let's get some results. Once I've got Loki Prime fully ranked up, I can then switch over to using Wisp, and we can have a look what an invigorated Wisp feels like. And I'm expecting that should be pretty good. I'm just going to have that Shutuns stuck here for the next few missions now, aren't I? The joys of squad chat handled by just the way DE does things. Alright, let's see what crew have I got. I've got them on Gunner and Gunner. Let's switch you. No. Give you Gunner. Switch you to Engineer. There we go. Missiles away. And we've got a missile platform to disable. So that over there is going to be a little bit on the spicier side. There's our first cruise ship. Have we got someone in the main gun? No. That's fine. I'll just get that disabled and then take the main gun myself. Fire out an extra wave of missiles. And we just delete everything. At this range, we are safe from the missile platform. I can take out a few of these. What I'm going to do is bring us down to 2 cruise ships left. Oh, I've run out of dome charges. Never mind. I'm going to go get some dome charges and then continue. Never mind. I'm going to go fly the ship. Because I have none of the things needed. Yep. There we go. Now we picked up a whole bunch of cycle plate. Fire some missiles. Ah, someone else is on the main gun. Excellent. I'm going to let them take out that next shot. There we go. Let's get over now to the missile platform. Right here. With the Shadow Burst and missiles, just because I have the energy to spare. And that makes sure then we shouldn't get boarded. Shouldn't. And now it's time to go play Loki up front and personal. It's laser time! There we go. I'm definitely going to need these extra bits of health and shield because those Void Storms, they create those, what's it called? Those are just Void Rift Zone things, whatever they are. I definitely do not want to be murked by one of them. Oh, Kartoffel is also on here. Okay, well, I'll go back to the ship then. It's good. He's got the inside, I'll sort the outside. There we go. Let's hit you with a blackout pulse, so that's going to sit still. We've got all the reactants, so I can just take these out. Oh, I still have no dome charges. Whoops. Let me fix that real quick. Let's fix that over here. There we go. Radiator is naked, so I'll just go take that out now. There we go. Blackout pulse again. Get that ship where I need it to be. And this is going to be the kill shot. Beautiful. Spin us around. Want to grab the next one. Here you are. I unfortunately missed the Shadow Burst and didn't react in time to manually detonate it, but it should be fine. Yeah, it's not moving too fast. And we're done. Do a form up, make sure everyone's back. Oh, would you? Look at that to start. Rubico Prime Blueprint. Don't mind if I do. Now we just cross our fingers and hope we got some holo keys with it. Ah, it's splodging out more and more. I have to be very careful where I put my feet. I'm going to stand on my cat in this one. That will not be good. Oh, hey! Corrupted holo keys. Oh, this bodes well for the rest of the stream. We've got corrupted holo keys, and we've got the blueprint, all in the very first mission here. You know, that works for me. That does indeed work for me. And yo, Mr. Interesting Code of sorts I do not recognize. Thank you very much to follow. What is that even supposed to be? Is this like your MAC address or something? In any case, let's head on through and do the next mission. Grab another Radiant Relic. Let's cross our fingers for some good stuff. Having rank 10 intrinsics is nice. It is, yeah. I think I have rank 10 in everything now, actually. Yeah, pretty sure I do. Alright. Pop down a friend. We need another person on the ship here, even if he is just a hologram. He's got a very real looking Lex Prime though. You know?
Another
gotta give him credit for that.
customer.
HUS, thank you very much for follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we got some good bits and pieces. Good. It's alright over there. Let's get onto this. Now the pulse turbine, that's going to be a lot easier to kill. That one I don't have to worry about the missiles coming from it, so let's just get ourselves a bit closer. Then off another volley of missiles here. Oh, and there's a cruise ship.
Another satisfied customer.
Just going to dip out of that, make sure I don't accidentally spin it away. Can't mark a waypoint in Railjack. It works well enough in the end. It works well enough, but I get what you mean. And Zinga, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. A pro tip, by the way, if you see that your main gunner is aiming to fire, if you get out of piloting, you instantly stop the turn of the Railjack. It doesn't drift around. You got enough dome charges to fire, mate? I think he's out of dome charges. Yeah. Switch. Yeah, when someone jumps out of the piloting seat, the Railjack instantly stops moving, and that is very good, because then it makes it a lot easier to actually fire on these things. Like so. Now, 4 down, we want to be getting onto the main objective, so let's get us in on that one. I always leave a couple alive, just in case the spawns decide to try and do us over. Because if they do, that'd be terrible. Singer saying, good breakdown and number crunch videos you post. Nice to see you stream as well. Thank you, my dude. It's good to have you here proper as well. Alright. What's you going in there this time as well? Where is he? He's an Archwing. Yep, he's gone for it. And he's on location. Alright, let's leave him with it. I thought I saw something over there. Never mind. Infuriating when you see someone else in Railjack, they always go towards a standstill cruise ship that's protected by shields. Yeah, I mean, there are many ways to take out the shields. My biggest pet peeve is when someone sees that a cruise ship is like 2, maybe 3 kilometers away. I start charging the shot and like, oh, don't worry, I've got this for you, and then it be right up to it. First of all, that stops me charging the beam. Secondly, people universally always go right behind the back of the ship. So now I'm having to dodge shooting in the engine pod itself. The engine pod where you do 0 damage, by the way. It's best just to hang back and let me just line up the shot. You know, this distance here, I can do this. You can do it with the missiles, or you can do it with Shatterburst as well, HG. And watch this. This distance here, line it up, pop. No problem whatsoever. I don't need someone to drive me up to it. Yeah, it's 5 kilometers away. I can just nail the shot. Everyone else can as well. There's no problem. Hello, Beard. How are you doing today? Do I know the cruise ship that's in the sister confrontation mission? The specific one? One that's shielded from any attack? Ah, right. Yeah. No, it isn't. If you're meaning the one that's got that drone that goes around with the big old shield in front and that reacts every time you shoot to move the shield in the way, you can use the weakest of the laser weapons. I think it's the Photor. It has punch through. It'll go straight through. Kill the drone for you. Pretty much what it's designed for. I'm doing well, thank you, Beard. We just got our second Voidstorm mission done of the day, and we got a second load of holokeys, so we're actually doing pretty alright on those already. Yeah, the real trick when it comes to dealing with the sister ones, if you're not using the Photor, is then instead to just stop shooting the cruise ship, go around the side of the drone, and then shoot the drone from behind. It only reacts to when you shoot it. So if you stop shooting, you can just get behind and shoot the drone. Easy job. There's a priority objective which fully shields a cruise ship. Yeah, you can pretty much ignore that one. Enough cruise ships spawn anyway. Enough cruise ships spawn. Or just don't do the Corpus missions. I mean, if you can avoid doing the Corpus Railjack missions, that's usually your best bet anyway. That ship shield will never go down. I'm not sure which one you're talking about then, because there's only 2 shields I've ever seen on a cruise ship in the Corpus Railjack. You got the one that's very similar to the Grineer one, where you have to take out the defense nodes on the ship, and then the shield drops. And there's the second one, which is controlled by a drone, which goes around the ship. It responds to gunfire. So if you, just shoot the drone, it's gone. That's it, done.
Attention, void storm imminent. This will get a little bumpy.
What's my in-game name? So you can message for an invite. In-game, it is The Engineer, just like you're on Twitch. Missiles away. I don't think this is giving a lot of levels to Loki Prime, to be quite honest. That's just kind of the way it goes. Oh, get out so it's easy for the aim. Where's our next cruise ship? There it is. No, that's fair enough, Beard. That's absolutely fine. I do not require anyone to watch my streams at any point. I would love it if you always had the time and opportunity to join the streams, but it's not like some kind of school or work commitment. You're not forced to be here. So yeah, if you're feeling tired, if you're just really not feeling it, I understand, my dude. That's absolutely fine. You take care of yourself first, then come to the streams. Not the other way around. Alright, that should be 4 cruise ships done. Let's get someone on the inside. I forgot we have 3 people now. We can have 1 person inside straight away from the start. Not to worry, they've both gone for it. I'm going to go line up these cruise ships, or... Someone's going to board a cruise ship. Who's boarding a cruise ship? Actually, it's going for the cruise ship. I mean, okay, if you're on board one. Don't usually find it worth the time, really, but... Alright. I should be in range to hit this. There we go. Pop that over there. That should hit the radiator. Yep, nailed it. That is trying to get out of my firing arc, so let's fix that. There we go. Destroy the second radiator. That should also pop it. Yep, there we go. Reactant is currently only 3. 5, 7. I'm not going to blow this up until it's 10. There's nothing else for me to do in this mission right now. We're on just 1 cruise ship left and that objective. I'm just not going to pop this until we get the 10th reactant. I am, however, going to stop it from running away. You stay right there. Oh, you mean the Grenier cruise ship, right? So certain pilots just kind of aim at it. I get what you mean, yeah. There we go. We're safe to shoot this now. Re-disable it because I can. And it's dead. Bring everyone back to the ship. They should appear right here, and we're good. What is this? Come on, what is this? This is not what we're looking for. Yo, Muzzle Drake coming in with the Prime subscription. Thank you very much for that there, my dude. Welcome D to the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely shiny new blue badge. Alright, now I don't think I can invite you from here, can I? Nope, nope, we have to go back to the dojo to invite. So let's do that. Let's bring you in by way of the dojo. They say, hoping sometime all my work stuff will be not so intense and then can come back to the game. Almost got a GPU. Oh, fair do. Fair do. I'm not quite sure how you almost get one, but I think I know what you mean. But yeah, fingers crossed on the prices there for you, Beard. It'll be good to have you back in proper. Good to have you back in with us. Also, guys, on a different note altogether, we do have a new emote available on the channel. I put it out as a poll to the existing subscribers on the Discord there, and it was a unanimous decision to put it into the tier 2. So if you're a tier 2 subscriber, you can get access to the emote straight away. If not, you can still use your channel points and unlock it on a temporary basis there. But that is this lovely new Pog snack. Because why not just have why have just a Pog when we can have a Lavos themed Pog, you know? The best frame in the game, right? Now let's bring in Mr. HG here, HG Prime. There we go, should be jumping on in. Oh, did you, Muzzle Drake? How did it go then? I'm presuming you passed the test for it. There we go, HD Prime in. Let's get this mission on the road. Now we got Varned Cluster to do. Let's crack this. I was saying, unless the whole crypto market completely crashes out, GPUs won't be dropping that much. I mean, potentially, yeah. From what I understand is that the crypto market has shifted to the point where getting graphics cards to do it isn't actually as viable as it once was, because there's more dedicated stuff which is more effective. I may be wrong in that. It's only what I've heard. I don't actually follow crypto because, frankly, it is an abhorrent abomination on this planet. There you go. You know, personal opinion. But, yeah. From what I heard, graphics cards aren't quite the bee's knees anymore. Oh well, fair enough then, HG. I suppose a 30 series will still be up there, but I'm assuming Beard isn't looking to get a 30 series card. At least based on what he's described to me about previous cards. Hard test, 4 hours of driving. Oof, that is a lot of driving for a test, yeah. Well, I suppose, you know, that's kind of also the kind of driving you're expecting to be doing with a big old truck. It's a reasonable test, but still, a lot of driving down. Alright, we got a missile platform. And we've also got 3 people. So I'm going to drive us... We got 4 people. I'm going to drive us straight up to it. We need someone in here straight away to let us get on with the rest of the work. If I drop us down here... There we go. We got someone in it. And there is a cruise ship. Let's line up for a shot, shall we? Disabled. I'm going to get out. Ship's going to take a bit of hurt, but I'll remotely fix it. There it is. Fixing. Line us up for the next one. There she is. And we're better again. Also, whilst this happens, let's see if I can put some hurt onto this. Yep, that hit it. There we go. I would have turned the ship, but the ship needed to be this way for the cruise ship objective. Now, where is the next cruise ship? Let's dodge these missiles for a bit. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, I think I missed with that one. Oh well. Oh well. We've got our 10 reactants, so we can absolutely just keep firing. And there's our next cruise ship. Also, we are dying. Let's fix that. There we go. Particles overload. Oh, come on. Particles are great. At least my computer can handle them, so, you know, no complaint from me. I'm gonna wait for this blap to happen. There we go. Now let's take this out. Spirals the missiles. And where's the next cruise ship? There's the last one. We are dying again. Let me fix that again. There we go. All the fighters done. All the cruise ships are done. We're waiting for that confirmation of objective complete. And as soon as that's done, I'll just teleport everyone back. Easy peasy, right? Nice and simple process. How nice and spawn in front of us? Yeah, if you get the right position, you can get all 6 like that. It's great. Okay, I'm going to dodge some of this missile fire. We're taking a little bit more damage than I would like. I'm just going to kind of fire us out a bit. There we go. Form up. Jobs are good. Look at that. And we get... Okay, this is actually pretty bad. But I'll take the current frame receiver. Not ideal setup here. I've remembered all of a sudden that I can actually use the Warframe info overlay to help me see which relics are worthwhile. So I'm just going to load that up. That'll be better for future runs here. We can actually see a value of what we're picking up. Hey! More holockeys! This is good. Radiant is available. Let's smash it. And Loki, in terms of levels, hey, we're getting a few. Go get a briefcase weapon now. Oh, I've already got a few. I've got every single sister weapon. I've got one of the melees so far. Don't ask me which one, I can't remember. But I've got one of them. I'm hoping to get enough so I can purchase the other four, although the other three. And I'm wait for the rotation to come around with a better damage type if possible. Just because of how long it takes to get these keys, I'd like to have the appropriate damage type. As a nice reward to pick up as well, if you like having Railjack strength, those missiles to do as much damage as possible, the Zetki Reactor Mark II is the one you're looking for. Alright, Asteroid Hangar, let's get ourselves right up close. Let someone get straight onto that. Fire some missiles up this way. Oh, that was the wrong way. No, they get there. Just gonna smash us into this. Did I see someone go inside? There we go, someone's gone inside. And there's our cruise ship. Disable it, get out of the ship. Controls. Key grind is out of scale for the weapon so far. I mean, if you're just doing it for the key grind, yes. But you have to appreciate that there is more to Railjack, certainly Void Storms, than just the key grind. Here we get a source of credits, we get a decent source of endo, we get a source of intrinsics and all that other Railjack goodies like that. And on top of all that, we got ourselves the ability to open up these relics. And that cannot be overstated. That is pretty good news for us overall, really. We need to pop this radiator, so I'm just going to turn us away from that. Oh wait, no, it's popped. Never mind. Limbo Prime next? Yeah, sure. Wow, we'll do that next. Drop me a friend request if I'd ever need some help on random missions. I mean, fair do. I am MR28 and have basically all of the decent tier gear, so I can handle most things, but I appreciate the offer. Same goes both ways. What I'd say is pop onto the Discord. Obviously, it's the Discord link at the bottom of the Twitch chat, or you can just do !Discord to get the link. And if there's any people who need help over there, I'm sure you can be around to help when they ask for it. After this mission, we will dip back to the dojo to switch on over to Limbo Prime. Whoever we've got on the gun is having a little bit of difficulty hitting, I think, but we're all good, we're all good. Let's get that one held in place. It looks like we should be getting drops coming through at the moment. I'm not sure what quite is in the drops, but I keep on getting it popping up on my screen here that drops are actually available. So let me know what drops you're getting, guys. I was actually unaware that there was a drops thing happening today of all days. Let me know what's going on with that. Also, it seems like we actually killed these too fast. I wasn't paying attention to the reactant. Shit! We messed up. We messed up. I stopped paying attention on the one time. Oh, there we got it. Woo! Woo! They made it in the end. They made it in the end. I stopped paying attention the one time we don't get it easily. Looking at all of these, Ballistica Prime is the one that's selling the best at 9 platinum roughly at the moment, so I'll go for that one. Corpus themed grab bag, I don't know what's in it. Ooh, I'll have to see then why at. It can be pretty difficult to guess shot placement through Void Storms. You don't really need to guess on Saturn. If you've got the bonus damage to your ordnance, get the ship in the center of your reticle and hit. Saturn, that's all you need to do. With the Veil ones, you do need to hit the engine nacelle. At a distance, that can be a bit harder. But Saturn, yeah, just don't hit the engine pod. You're good. What's the overlay called again? Jova, it's called WF Info. That's Warframe Info. And that'll tell you what relic or relic reward, sorry, What relic reward, there we go, you want to be picking up from the relic fishers here. Hello Federu, saying I'm new here, so interested in learning about all you wonderful people. Well, in case you're not aware of myself yet, if you've just joined through Twitch's browse service, in which case, awesome to have you here. I'm the Engineer, solver practical problems here in Warframe, with variety streams on Fridays. I completely forgot the days of the week there. Fridays. So yes, we take a more practical and pragmatic approach to Warframe, which at the same time recognises that loot is awesome. So, you know, I love grabbing myself a bit of loot here or there. It's also why I'm not really a fan of extreme endless missions. They don't give loot, they just give stress. But welcome indeed. Right, saying hopefully something good because we're limited to 5 grab bags. Well, we will have to see indeed, won't we? I'm going to switch over now because Wyatt has selected that we switch on from Loki Prime to Limbo Prime. We got the Magician himself here. Let's make sure we've got an appropriate build. And you know what, with Prime Flow and Preparation already on it, that's actually just fine for me. Let's go with this. Nothing else need be done to that one. Just join the Discord? That's awesome then, Muzzle Drake. Yeah, I run New Loka and Perrin, absolutely. Okie dokies, we are ready to get cracking on this next one here. We've got Kartoffel and HD still. We have got another slot open as well, so if you do want to join in onto this squad here, if you do want to be part of us basically grabbing these holockeys, relic rewards, and more, just send me a message in game. That is the Engineer. I'll bring you on into the squad. Everyone is welcome so long as you can actually access the Railjack mission. That's all you got to do. You can join us. And bring a relic as well. If you don't bring relics, I'm just going to kick you. But yeah, otherwise, let's get cracking on with the next one. Vand Cluster is still active. That's good for us. And yeah, still got some Radiant Relics. Pop them open. Limbo's your favourite because it's your first Prime? I mean, fair do. Limbo is a very keepable frame. A lot of people underestimate just quite what he can do. Mostly because they get him really early on, and he's very different to other frames. He doesn't do direct damage, aside from lowest levels. He just really doesn't. I just noticed if my cat's gone. Oh, she was quiet about that. I can stretch my legs finally. But yeah, Limbo is... As HGWR says, Limbo's easily the best crowd control frame. He's not just the best, he is so good at it that at the start of an event, or a little bit into an event called Scarlet Spear, D had to nerf him. He was just too good at it. That's how good he is. On top of that, he can give himself some pretty substantial damage buffs using what's it called? Rift Surge, I want to call it, and its augment. So that can get absolutely amazing. He can protect objectives very nicely as well. And I don't think we have a main gunner, so I'm just going to do some missiles and get us over towards this thing. Oh, that's rough, Muzzle Drake. That is rough. Yeah, unfortunately, Nightwave closed at the start of this stream, so you missed it by just over an hour. You missed it by just over an hour. I'm sorry to tell you that. How did they nerf Limbo? So what they did is they made it where sentience, when frozen by stasis, they would actually break out of it after... Who the fuck just turned my ship around? Who the fuck just turned my ship around? Who is this guy? Who the hell do you think you are? Ah, randoms. And now he's shooting a different one. I think I might actually just set this squad to invite only. I really cannot stand people who don't seem to understand how Railjack works in a public mission and just grab the pilot seat like there's nothing going on. Normally if someone has no idea what's going on, they'll just kind of fall to the wayside. I can still play the game, but when they do that to me, it's like, oh, come on! At least let me take the keys out of the engine. We need to be taking out the radiator. So I'm not going to sit in this and give him the satisfaction of blowing up that one again. We need to be taking out that radiator to continue doing, you know, the mission. Where is it? It's all the way over there. Bloody hell. Oh, some missiles wasn't matter, just for the hell of it. There we go. I popped the radiator. Let's get back on the main gun. Did not mean to jump into drift, but it's fine. I pop this one and then that second radiator. Unless someone else happens to be on the gun, but oh, I don't know. Don't know. Oh, there we go. He shot that one. Hey! The random does know how to go for a target. I'm definitely going straight back to the dojo after this, though. You have no idea what you're doing, that's why you're the away team? I mean, this is the right place to learn. So long as you are here to learn. Stop rotating the ship. I'll only get slightly mad, but that's more because I cannot speak to this person who just jumped straight into the pilot seat whilst I was clearly charging a shot and then just spun us off elsewhere. Don't do that. That is absolutely number one. Do not do that. Now we're currently aiming at nothing. I don't know why we're aiming at nothing, but we are aiming at absolutely nothing. There we go. Now, actually, I've noticed a reactant. We only have 7, so I'm not going to blow this up yet. He's just going to joyride us. I'm going to get dizzy. I could be charging my shot right now.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Stop drifting. See, this is exactly what I mean. So we are leaving this. This guy is actually infuriating as a pilot. I get it. You want to fly around. Go on your own now, Jack. This isn't the kind of mission where you want to drive a ship around like an absolute maniac. It's just not the right mission for it. In-game voice, if I have it set up, I've had that disabled for the better part of forever. I have no interest in trying to use the in-game voice, because in-game voice in the vast majority of games is an absolute travesty. It really is. I don't spend the time on that. It's not worth it to me. Oh, hey, ribbon slivers. We don't get that every day from this. Right, saying, are they making this game cross-platform soon, or be able to transfer saves from PS4, PS5 to PC? So, yes and no. Yes, they're making it cross-platform. Yes, they're making it cross-save. No, it's not soon, because soon implies we have a date. They've said they're working on it, which is something entirely different. That means we will eventually have it. I imagine it's going to be sooner rather than later in terms of sometime this decade. But yeah, we have no details yet on when, which means they don't know when. Something as big as that, they'll put a date on it as soon as they can, and not a moment before. And fair enough, if you had a good experience with the voice chat there, Zinga, I'm still not going to do it. Not happening. That guy was actually chatting as well. I didn't even notice that. I don't know what happened to the whole notification sound to say someone's typing. It used to be a thing, and maybe I'm just not hearing it over explosions. But, yeah. I'm glad they're gone. I am glad they're gone. Alright. I'm just going to reform the squad as well, just to reset that chat box there, because it annoys me how it just kind of hangs around. Let's bring Kartoffel back in. Let's bring HD Prime back in. Let's bring HD Prime back in. There we go. Thank you, game. And let's switch this to friends and invite only. Free spot. There absolutely is, Matudi. There absolutely is a free spot there for you. Do I have you on my recent list? I don't know. You're going to have to send me a message in game. Yeah, that's the other thing as well, you know. I don't know what's going to come through someone's microphone. Lots of things come through some people's microphones. Sometimes it is someone who is in an internet cafe or is currently trying to use voice chat whilst their mother is vacuuming literally their earpiece by the sounds of it. Other times it'll be a slew of racist comments because they feel like they can just jerk off like that. You get really all types when it comes to random voice chat. It's why I just don't do that. I just won't do that. If I have someone on voice on this stream, it's because I've already spoken to them, and I have an emergency mute button as well. And then as HG says, yeah, copyrighted music. That's always a fun one to encounter, isn't it? Someone's like, hey, I'm just going to blast my favourite tunes to everyone in this lobby who doesn't want to hear it because it's absolutely terrible quality. Like, why are people doing this again? I don't understand it. Why are people doing this? No one wants to hear it. Literally, no one wants to hear it. Alright then. Enough complaining. We got some more Radiant Relics. We got a full squad now. We're all together. We're all engineers. And we're going to smash this right apart. People are doing this because they don't know voice chat is a thing. Oh god, that's possibly the worst kind of voice chat. The unintentional voice chat. You just get background noise and random half snippets of chatter where you wonder, is this person actually trying to communicate? Or are they just, you know, hot micing the most random sounds in the universe? Yeah. Voice chat, public voice chat, is just nah. Just nah. There are positive encounters possible, and indeed I have had some positive encounters, but overall just nah. Warframe's push to talk only, so it's always intentional. You say that, and then some people don't seem to understand what keys do. Right, people can get to MR 9-10 without realising that they can spend Endo to upgrade mods. Literally anything is possible. I mean, we might get stuck in limbo again, as a limbo. Also, I forgot to switch frame. Whoops. Hey! We're actually arriving now. I think. Are we? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we? There we go. Alright, let's blow up some stuff. Missiles on arrival. Sprint past them. Get someone into here. We only need one person in. Two is okay, but we only need one. I'm going to dodge that ship killer laser, because that is bad for our health. There we go. Alright, let's fire some more missiles absolutely everywhere. Just kill absolutely everything we can. Where is a cruise ship? There should be one any moment now. Yep, there is. Get out the pilot, stop it from rotating the ship. I'll be surprised at how many people don't know about Ender at low mid game or how to get it. How to get it is one thing. It's like, you know, oh, where do I get it? Because people don't know how to Google things. And they expect the game to just kind of tell them. And Warframe is not that kind of game. I can understand the confusion, but Warframe really is not that kind of game. But the people who don't know what to use Endo for at all, they're a special case. Oh, you got kicked, did you, Fetov? Oh dear. I did not notice that even happened. I'm sorry, my dude. So that's fine, going to bed? Not to worry then. You have yourself a good rest. We'll catch you another time. Right as soon as I catch these fighters as well. Where are they? There's no fighters, there's no crew. Oh, here we go. Hello. That's a bit better. That's not going to hit me, is it? Nope. Good. There we go. Cruise ship has finally arrived. Alright then. Jump outs. No, it's just rotating on the axis, which is fine. That's safe enough. And it still slows it down. Cheers, Vetov. Where's our next cruise ship? I'm trying not to sit in the path of this ship killer either. Seriously, where's the cruise ships? Alright, well, the ship killer is down. And we still don't have the ships. This is really weird. There we go. We got some to spawn. Alright. Missiles away. We got our main gunner? I think we have. Yep, we have.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I accidentally just dipped into the rift. Didn't mean to do that. We nearly good on the fighters? Yep, we're good on fighters. The last 4 consecutive ribbons have been for the Stug. That's really unlikely, yeah. That's really uncommon. That one's sitting still. Cool. And one more to take out. Where is it? Oh, never mind, I miscounted. You know, that's fine. We could just be done sooner. I ain't gonna complain with that. I'll take the Astilla, because that one's worth the most. It's actually twice as valuable as the Leisure Prime Blueprints, apparently. I'll happily take that one. Can we go back to the DD? Yeah, we can absolutely go back to the dry dock with our new corrupted holokeys. We'll grab the artillery damage mod. That may help, yeah. That may indeed help. Checking, I'm not stepping on the cat. We're getting plenty of these holokeys. I feel like we're on a good roll here today. Oh, righty tighty. Let's switch back on over. Oh, let's wait a moment. There we go. Let's switch back on over to Loki this time. Loki Prime specifically. We're up to rank 16. So not a huge amount left to go. Let's just switch over to the build we made specifically for this. Oh no. Now I want to be heading here. Thank you. Right up. And whilst we wait for Matudi to just kind of wrap things up, let's see how we're doing on the wreckage front here. Let's do a quick cleanup. See how we're doing on the endo front, and hey, cool 10,000, I'll take it. Noish. Gotta show the weapons on the railjack? I absolutely can. Let's bring it up here for you, Delmo. The setup I've gone for at the moment is the Pulsar on the front because I just like lasers, and the Talon on the side because they are even better lasers, but I'm not a fan of using them too much myself, which is why I use the Pulsar on the front, because I'm normally in the pilot of my own railjack. But those are the lasers. They're not the main weapons that I use though. When it comes to the main weapons, I'll be in Plexus. Where's Plexus? Here we go. In terms of the main weapons, I'll be using Blackout Pulse. That's great for disabling the cruise ship, stopping them from running away. Shatterburst. With the extra damage I've got from my reactor, that deals a lot of damage all around, which is great for taking out radiators. It's great for taking out ram sleds, that kind of thing. It even deals with fighters, which are up close to it. And then Seeker Volley. Seeker Volley just kind of, you know, deletes. 25 missiles at 5,400 damage apiece. That's around about 125,000 damage. A little bit more than that, but let's call it 125,000. I don't want to do the actual math. 125,000. Now if we go to this one here, this one, yeah, the Lavan. We have a look at the damage here. 5,000 damage per burst. Alright. With a fire rate of a little bit under 12. Let's call it 12. That's looking at about 60k DPS. 2 seconds. 2 seconds of firing this laser. Or I can just have the missiles spread it out. And with the fire rate on this, it doesn't take that many shots to kill a fighter. So I can spread the damage out, rather than being sat on it all the time. Got room, good sir? I believe we do, in fact, yes. Yes, Kartoffel has popped off for the day. So in you come, you're welcome to join us. You missed nuking Guian Point with Seeker Volley? Yeah, it was great for Affinity. They've changed how Affinity works for Railjack since then. So now a lot of the affinity goes to the plexus rather than to your Warframe, companion, weapons, that kind of thing. So a lot of the affinity gained that way has been lost. I understand the change. It just kind of removes a big part of it. You can't have a single mission be just too good for everything. It was also a good source of credits and an increasing source of endo. So I can understand why. Yeah, that's why Railjack's leveling got slower. I think... I'm not sure exactly how it works. I haven't tested it because basically it's obvious it doesn't work in a way that is in any way comfortable. But my understanding is that things like any sabotage, not sabotages, any damages on the ship. So if you fix the fire, if you fix the hull breach, if you do any crafting in the forge, all of that stuff is global affinity, so that does go to your frame. And likewise, land kills, they go to your frame and your weapons. But things like taking out all the fighters, they don't. Cruise ships aren't a kill. Cruise ships are a tactical objective, so they do go to your frame. But yeah, the majority of the XP that you used to get was from the fighters as well. And the fighters, they don't go to your frame anymore. They go to your plexus. Let's get back into Railjack. We seem to be having fun. We are indeed having fun, although I'm not flying now. Matudi's doing it. HG has this, but in a very weird position. I mean, you're not going to use it very well from there. That's a different bug. We'll leave him to it. I'm going to pop on the side gun here for a moment. I'm just going to pop down these missiles. I can show you the guns as well. You see, it does not take much. I can find something to shoot at. It does not take much for these lasers to take them out, which is why the missiles are so very effective. And I can fire my own missiles here. As you see, they just kind of slam into everything. A couple missiles, nothing's alive. I'm going to use this to check on Muzzle Drake, how they're doing. Yeah, they just got to the first hacking terminal, which means they're going to need me to shoot this in a moment. Where is it? There it is. Not visible, so I'm going to send this over. Damn, neither of us hit it with our Shadow Burst. This is a very large one. Ah, it got taken out. There we go. We just about got it. So he's heading over now to get the second one. I should be ready to pop it. Is it going to come out here? I don't actually remember the exact location they spawn. I just kind of react to them. Yep, there we go. Speed run. Excuse me. Now, we still have 0 reactant, which is actually really concerning. Like, we should have reactant. I'm going to teleport over to Muzzle Drake because he was off the ship. Wait. Oh, he's already in this. Darn. All right, you know what? I'll just use this to go back around. Where's the entrance? There we are. We're getting some reacting now. Some other people on the same idea as me, which is good. Oh, I think Matudi's already taken out everything in here. Yeah, it looks like he's got this one completely locked down. Cool, our mission is done. Cruise ship sabotage. I'm going to do this one as well for the XP. Or I can just fail the hack. That works too. There we go. And form up to teleport everyone home. Just like that. Not sure why it shows Muzzle Drake as having no reactant, but no, he's Broadrolic, so I don't know what the game was saying there. Let's think here. These two are apparently absolutely equal, so I'm going to go for the Atlas Beast just because I have fewer of them. The Ajagara, despite being vaulted, I think at the moment, is just not worth it. It's just too cheap. And we didn't get Hollow Keys, but we did get a Radiant Relic. So we can use that in a future one. Oh, and a Former Blueprint. A bonus Former Blueprint. Okay, I will take that. I will take that. Let's do Lupal Pass next. Lupal Pass. I've run out of Radiance, even though we just got one from Mission. I don't get it straight away. So, let's see. What do I have that seems to be uncommon? This seems to be a not very common one. Nyx and Valkyrie stuff. So, let's grab you. That should be nice and valuable. It was the N11. I'm just going to check, in fact. See if I can find in the directory for Warframe info what that one is worth. Miso, N11. Ooh, yes. As a Radiant Relic, it's worth on average 11.5 platinum per crack. Whereas your typical relic is around about the 4 to 5 platinum mark. That is a valuable relic to be opening. I'm happy to do that one. Alright, anyone else want to pilot this time? Oh, yep. They fought for it. HD's got this. So, I'm going to take to space. Didn't react to issues due to ping. You're in Texas. Ah, that may be it. That may be it. I can see you've got 0 now, so that at least is working. I'm going to go straight onto working on this. Hopefully I don't get killed on the way in. There we go. Got him. Woke up before I die. And we're good. Let's get this objective underway. People say the formula isn't good. Well, a couple people say the formula isn't good. I'm looking at all these one-shots and I'm thinking, yeah, that's pretty good. Hack it, hack it, hack it, hack it, hack it. Woo! Just about. One downside of duration-based invisibility. If I start hacking at the wrong time, I risk it running out mid-hack. So I'm going to wait for that to run out, reactivate it, and then hack. There we go. Just give myself enough time on this not fully leveled Loki.
We have one less crew ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
On 5 reactant.
Radiator.
6. No, not 6, no. Cloak.
Radiators destroyed. Away crew. Go for the core.
Going for the core.
Marking.
Here it is. Let's take that out.
Crash the place. Remaining fighters are being called off. Excellent.
And it's destroyed.
Destroy them. Cruise ship reactor has
Got all 10 reactant. Excellent. Everyone. So battery, cannon construction. Oh, he's on here as well. Let's form up. We don't need everyone. We don't need anyone off the ship now. Let's get back to the ship. And they should be taking out the cruise ship in just a moment. Oh, would you look at that. There we go. Nyx and Valkyrie are permanently unvaulted now. I know they are, but this is valuable. This is very valuable. Let me bring up just how valuable that Nyx Prime Neuroptics is for you. Alright? Because you say they're permanently unvaulted. They're permanently unvaulted in Railjack. Nyx Prime Neuroptics. The typing's not happening. There we go. The current cheapest available piece is 63 platinum. 63. And we just got one each. So this squad just earned, what's that? 22, 40, 252 platinum as a squad. 252 platinum as a squad there we just got. I mean, I'll take that. That's pretty nice stuff, you know. So yeah, let's have a little bit more of that. Look, loophole. This is a good place to be. That was my only N11, so I unfortunately can't do that again. My next least common is an Equinox one, so let's do that one. Where do I check the relic's value? So I was using the tool Warframe Info. That was telling me the average and the individual prices. And then for the exact prices, I'm using Warframe.market, the website. So it's a mix of an overlay tool and a website I'm putting together to get all of the details. And yeah, they are very, very shiny bits to have. Say for example, you go into a random public mission. It just so turns out that a person riding with you, they brought themselves a vaulted relic.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Oh, got a big snake thing off in the space there. Yep, as one does. But yeah, if you see a silver pop up, 2 silvers, one of them's a recent one of them's a vaulted one, you may not automatically know what's the good one to go for. With the overlay, it can shout at you, whoa, 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 grab this one, it's worth like 30 platinum. Don't be missing out. So yeah, Warframe Info. You can only use it on PC for very obvious reasons, but absolutely get it. Relic also only drops on Railjack. Yep, the N11 is a Railjack specific one. Alright, let's get in here. I just gained Bloom level 2. I think that was a Archwing ability. So I'm also slowly, very slowly, leveling up my Archwing. Oswald has got this one. I'm going to work on reactant duty. Woke up. Let's head over this way because the spawns should be moving this way now. And indeed they have.
Radiator down. Away crew. Expose the next radiator. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
The into position. Second radiator will be out in just a moment. Yeah, definitely. Like, it's a relic you can only get through Railjack, but it's not the only relic you get through Railjack. These items will only come from Railjack, and both Nyx and Valkyria are actually pretty damn good frames. Often underrated, but pretty damn good frames. I'm gonna cloak up here. That's a lot of enemies. Crack this one open.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
That's 10. We've got all of reactant. This is opened. Time to form up. And not die in the process. Beautiful. And oh, see, this is exactly the thing I'm talking about here. Say if I had another silver over here, if you were new into the game or just not paying attention, you wouldn't know that Vorben Prime here was vaulted and worth probably around about 25 platinum, it said. Got to drop after this? Yeah, that's fine, HG. That's fine. We can dip back to the dojo, because if there's anyone else who wants to join in, now is your opportunity. Now, as you see, we're not getting a small amount of platinum's worth at the moment there. In these last couple missions, we've made somewhere around about 90 to 100 platinum. Somewhere around there. You'll be faster but the doors aren't opening? Ah, that will get you with the ping, yeah. I'm still not sure why DE haven't made doors client-side, or why that wasn't the plan in the first place, but, you know, that's just how it is. That's one of the things I feel like making it client-side would be perfectly safe, but we deal with it. So many keys. Great related drops, thanks for joining. You're very welcome there, HG. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been good to have you in the squad here. There's some good work with us. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Buzzle Drake. I know what you mean. How many holo keys I got now? That's a good question. Let's have a look. Corrupted. Oh god. I have to type it a lot to get it to the entered one, and I still did it wrong. Let me do holo key. Oh, gonna bring it up. Okay, I have to do it this way. Corrupted. Holo. There we go. Just didn't want to play ball last time. There we are. I have 52 of them. That's good. I can afford another weapon. And I am part of the way to the third one. I need another 68. Which is, you know, at 4 a time. That's still a few missions, but we'll get there, we'll get there. You have 4 now? We've got you 10% of the way to your first Tenet melee weapon then, I guess. And if there is anyone else in the channel here who wants to join in on these PC missions, you're more than welcome to do so. We're going to get cracking on some more. Just send me a message in game and I can invite you in throughout. Nine V7 relics if there's a mission for that. Whilst V7s are nice, there is a big problem with doing V7s. They're liths, and that means we'll be getting even fewer holokeys per mission. I don't do the Veil Proxima ones, even though they are, I think they're, what, 6 holokeys? Because they take so much longer to do. Like, a lot longer to do. The Saturn ones seem to be in that sweet spot of having a decent reward and a decent turnaround time. That's the focus. You run these missions and got no holokeys for 10 runs? That sounds reasonable, yeah. There are about a 1 in 3 drop chance. And, you know, statistics don't affect the individual. You will get those terrible moments. So, take any given person, give them 10 runs, there's a chance those 10 won't pay out. It's about the same. Well, it's not quite the same. It's on the same vibe, same feeling as running 10 normal assassination missions and not getting a full set of Warframe parts. It's roughly equivalent to that. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on the whole glitch and sister progenitor farming stuff. That is not user-friendly at the moment. Anyway, you're going out in space? Alright, he's gone for the space one, so I will take cruise ship job. There's round 3. And we've got Balb running gunner. I'm going to switch him over to engineer so we can keep things fixed for us. Ah, we got a cruise ship. Yep, that's why the ship stopped. There we go. How are we doing on the pilots? Oh, yep, the fighters are all dead. That's that objective done nice and quickly. Next is that cruise ship over there. Hold and steady. Pop. And a second. And we've done enough of these with people crafting their own dome charges. I now have a 10 capacity when I come into the mission. So I don't need any extra dome charges. Let's snipe this one. Hold a steady. There we go. Beautiful. Next. On cruise ship number... I don't know which one, so I'm just going to lap that one and hope for the best. Yeah, we need another 4 reactants. Until we get that, I'm not going to kill this one. In fact, I'm going to go straight to the slingshot. Just get working on that. Slingshot is here. As soon as I do this, we're going to get to 10 reactants. I know, it's just sod's law, but... There we are, we're on 8. Once I land, we'll be on 9. Okay, no, still 8, still 8. There we go, 9, 10. There we are. Didn't really need that much of an effort investment from me. I can still blow this up from the inside.
Open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I think this might have got blown up from outside. Yep, never mind. Matuni was just waiting to blow up that one. Real good. Job is all done. Let's peek on how Muzzle Drake's going. Yep, he's just about to take out the very last bit. That'll blow it up, and we'll be job done. Warm-up time. Ooh, hello. Hello. Vectis Prime Receiver is worth how much? You can't see the overlay there because of the way I've got the stream set up. Just make sure stuff doesn't get in the way too much. But Vectis Prime Receiver, let me just bring this up real quick. Vectis Prime Receiver, the cheapest one currently available for sale on Warframe Market for PC is 70 Platinum. That's just another 210 platinum for this 3-man squad. Woo. We're making bank today, guys. We're making bank. There's a slot open if anyone wants to join in. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We're making it happen. Let's see. I've got a Tenora relic. Let's go for that one. That is a delicious result we've had. We've had some good ones. We've had a Rubico Prime Blueprint. We've had the Nyx Prime Neuroptics. We've had the Vectis Prime Receiver there. A Vauban Prime Blueprint. We're having some real good stuff. It's very different results from what we had on Sunday, because that was an absolute trash run we had. This is doing amazingly. Just gonna lurk. And the lurking Loki. Oh, just closing that should not do that. No, 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 no.
Attention.
Look.
Storm imminent. This will get a little bumpy. The Grenier have deployed a
Alright, that's enough messing around. We have got some enemies to kill. He's going out of ship. I will stick in ship. That's absolutely fine with me.
fighter launch detected.
Let's not get hit by the giant laser. That would be bad. And fire the missiles upwards, so as few as possible slam into the asteroid here. And still take out the, what's it called? The ram sleds. Because those needed to be dead. That's been back out pulsed, which means easy shot. I don't see another cruise ship just yet, so we'll just hold off. Just a giant laser, nothing to worry about. I mean, it's a giant freaking laser beam. The only thing we haven't got is sharks with giant freaking laser beams on the red, you know? This is straight up Dr. Evil base right here. That's kind of something to worry about, because I don't see Austin Powers anywhere. Nor do I actually see a cruise ship, which is, you know, come on. Oh, we need a cruise ship to kill. Took out the radiator. There we go. We got a few more ships. None of them a cruise ship. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, yeah, nope. There we go. Alright. Austin Powers' Interception. I could not think of two more diametrically opposed individuals, to be quite honest. I cannot in my head even begin to imagine Teshin, of all people, saying shagadelic. I just... No! I imagine they get on very well. You know, there is that. I went to grab some energy, but now I have all the energy. Why do I have energy? Who's crafting? Was the NPC actually crafting energy? No, surely not. Surely not. That's just going to be from, like, ability being in use. I mean, he's not got dispensary. I think the NPC crafted me some energy. We need to be taking out that radiator. Why are we at the radiator? Fine, I'll take out the cruise ship. Then we take out the radiator. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Toody's going to shoot out the radiator. About the way about the sharks and shark wings, they just needed lasers. Too right, yes. Why would they create a whole shark wing setup with sharks and not have any freaking laser beams? I mean, come on now. It's just a lost opportunity. Oh shit, we need reactant. Ah! I didn't pay attention. Matudi, you tricked me by flying at it. No! Relic failed. Bollocks. Bollocks. Alright, I definitely need to be paying more attention to that. All three of us failed there. We all just completely messed up. I'm gonna go hide. Well, on to the next mission. No relic result to pick from that one. Let's just try and open that again. Muzzled, do you know how to fire the main gun? Because if you do, if you are good enough at actually firing it, it may be better that I head on inside if you're not getting enough corrupted to spawn. Because if that might be the issue, what with the you know, ping and host issues, it might be worth me popping in to make sure enough spawn.
Another job well executed.
Attention. Void
I don't know why, again, DE still make this whole void trace thing a thing. It annoys me to no end. You can do a mission almost entirely correctly, but because you did it so quickly and efficiently, you didn't kill enough corrupted, you don't get the reward. I just don't understand that design. I really don't.
Energy accumulation inside your objective.
If someone can explain that to me, why that's a good thing, I'm all ears, but I haven't heard a good reason yet. Alright, where's my objective? It's down here.
ship-killer platform identified. This is a priority target.
Let's get this going.
It is impossible to say how many citizens
Cloak up.
already lost their lives to it. Enemy fighter cover halved.
You corrupted. You are now corrupted.
Company. Premier cruise ship on scope. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
I'm gonna pop my way through this and get the reactants along the way. Hopefully this time we won't actually, you know, miss it. That'd be bad. Let's just hack this real quickly. That'll get the radiator out and ready to pop.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
There, we're already on 7 reactor now. This is a lot faster. I'm going to need to blow up this, so I'm going to hold here until they pop the radiator. Oh,
Ship reactor
a muzzle's in here. Never mind then. I will go back to the ship. That's fine.
second radiator.
I'll just go.
Another satisfied customer.
Anti-AFK or minimum bar measure for light kill missions. I see a problem with that though. If they're designing a mission where we are literally not killing enough enemies, that's the mission design's fault. And yo, ZockerRunDE, thank you very much for a follow. Welcome to the channel. If we are struggling to natively kill enough enemies, it's because the mission isn't about killing the enemies. And this, of all missions, has a lot of enemy killing. They just don't give us reactant for killing fighters and cruise ships. So the design double fails. As for anti-AFK, I can think of far better measures for anti-AFK than failing people for doing the mission correctly. I don't know about you, but I really do not encounter that many AFK leeches in any game mode. Including the ones which have been actively designed to be AFK-able. I don't see it. There are far better ways to do that. If they really don't want people to be AFKing, what is happening with this ship? This ship is not dying. Oh, please don't get me up that close. What's going on? Come on. Yeah, that was a weird ship. If they really want to implement anti-AFK, then you just make it where someone has to actively extract to get their reward. If they don't go to extraction and everyone else has, then they just get host migrated into their own mission and they still don't extract, don't get the reward until they come back to the computer. Is someone potentially able to abuse that? Sure. Is it better to let someone potentially abuse it
Another
than to screw
satisfied
over
customer.
every player out there? Yeah, hell yeah. You don't screw over your player base because a couple people might be AFK. Yo, Curve Goldblade, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to take the Cernos. That is apparently the most valuable out of all these, so let's just take that one then. Ahina saying whoever goes inside just needs to kill everything. Generally plenty of reactant. Yeah, that's the thing. Normally there is. Normally there is. And overall, yes, it shouldn't be an issue. But if you just happen to go through the mission just that little bit too fast, if you don't pay just enough attention, if someone gets a little bit trigger happy on taking out the cruise ships, if you do the mission too efficiently, you don't get the reward.
Another
In terms of mission design,
satisfied customer.
I'm really not behind that. If I was working at DE, if I had creative control at DE, the very first thing I would do would be to delete the reactant requirement to open up relics. I say this almost every time we're doing relics. The number of times that someone can join a mission in late. They're just not the first ones there. They join in, the mission is halfway through, and so they manage to get themselves a whopping 6 reactant. They're like, the enemies are gone. Everyone else is trying to extract. I have 6 reactant. This is no good. That's a problem. The game shouldn't be able to do that. Let's ignore a few enemies. There we are. Mistake. Don't do that. We are opening relics. It's like with spy missions. The mission is a spy mission. Why are you requiring people to cluster together to make sure the spawns are frequent enough so that everyone can get the reactant? If people split up to do a spy mission as quickly as possible, then the enemies also spawn split up and you don't get enough reactant until you cover everyone else's trail. It's really weird. It's just a holdover an idea. To still have the reactant as like a way to supercharge your frame, I can get behind that. I can absolutely get behind that. You make it where you pick up 10, you get that reactant buff, and then once the reactant buff runs out, put it on like a 60-second cooldown, and then you can build up the buff again. And if someone happens to get it more often in a mission, well, let them enjoy the game. You know, fun is allowed. Surprise, surprise.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Do Interception and hold the points all 4 times. All 4 points the whole time. Basically no chance of cracking the relic. There's another one, yeah. Especially if you do it with less than a 4-man squad, because the spawns get fewer. Also, anyone want an epitaph? Yeah, I will never really be in support of the whole reactant system. The idea of it being anti-AFK, there are a million better ways to do it, and I have not seen even remotely close to enough AFK people to justify trying to shut down an entire way of playing because of the potential of an AFK player. I won't support it. Especially when you can get a trade ban for just playing a mission too long, you know. I'm not exactly in favour of any of those types of approaches. You take out reactant, void missions are amazingly good fun. Instead, they're just good fun. Yo, Blake the Third, thank you very much for following. Welcome indeed to the channel. I get it, things like capture missions, they will be very, 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 very fast to do. I wonder if part of that is coming down to the fact that capture missions have an exceedingly tiny objective. And they could absolutely update capture to maybe not have quite so tiny an objective on a void mission. If DE really were concerned about people doing the mission too quickly, they could amend the mission itself so that it isn't 30 seconds long. Having reactant on things like excavation, interception, capture, exterminate, spy, railjack missions where it creates issue after issue to fix one and work for me. I think exterminate takes a minute. Yep. Because we're good at it. Hell, if a mission is just that quick, maybe it's okay for us to just get those rewards. Ghost Animator, why do you feel guilty? Iona with a range Hildren, fastest relic. Yeah, I can do the same with a range Equinox as well. Range strength Equinox. Just walk through, everything's dead. I shouldn't have killed that, we haven't got the reactant. Ah, bollocks, I didn't check. Teleport me over to him. Oh, don't worry about it. The Liches are Grenier, they don't have souls, you can kill them. Oh no, it's this one. It's the bloody false turbine. It stopped spawning enemies. Please tell me there's another cruise ship out there. Please tell me there is another cruise ship out there. For the love of God, tell me there is another cruise ship out there. Where's the exit? I mean, we found one additional reactant somewhere somehow. Is there a cruise ship I can board? Oh. We just happened to kill them too quickly. Rip us. Oh, thank goodness they found one. Thank Christ for that. Pay attention, he said. I was chatting to you guys. If you don't want me to chat to you, you can shut the hell up. I mean, that's an option too. If you want to just silently sit there watching the stream, subscribing and tipping, you're more than welcome to do so. But otherwise, I'm going to interact with you, you know? And then the game's going to punish us for trying to be social. Weird that. Like I've just said for the last 20 minutes. Kuba Brahma versus the Tenet Envoy. So the Kuba Brahma, it calls itself a bow, but it's actually a string-powered rocket launcher, whereas the Tenet Envoy is just a rocket launcher. And that's a nice template, I guess. So, Tenet Envoy. I do prefer the Tenet Envoy overall, yeah.
Closing the file on that pulse turbine. Good work. They will be back.
You're very right, Zing. Yeah, a lot of the systems have been designed prior to current play speeds. We have a lot more power and a lot more speed than we ever used to. You're absolutely right there. Oh, I didn't catch this earlier. How long ago was that? Was that 20 minutes ago? Venus, sorry, I do apologize. Again, I'm just not noticing if there's a message coming through. This is really... I should have noticed that sooner. That's on me. I do apologize. There is indeed room for you. So we're going to head on over to the dojo and pick you up. Zara versus Brahma? Haven't tested the Kuva Zara yet, so not sure. Not sure. Believe it or not, with all the new content that's out, I didn't feel like grinding out some old glitches to get these very specific weapons with some absolutely atrocious grind times on them. I'm doing things in order of the pain of grind, to be quite honest. And getting a specific glitch is just a little bit too painful right now. Just a little bit too painful. Alright, so let's bring in Ahina. We should have the room, yeah, because HG popped out. There we go. And with that, we're good to go again. As soon as I'm allowed to access this. There we go. Kuva Grattler's pretty terrible. Ah, yeah, I did see the stats on that. The stats for the Kuva Grattler are not pretty whatsoever, no. I'm not sure why D chose to keep them pretty low, but they've gone pretty low. How many statues do I have? So, item sculptures, I think I have around about 110 to 120 at the moment. Something like that. I got a few. I think it's about 120. I did have to get rid of a couple at one point, what with the galvanized mods coming out. That's about it. Tried to get in my eye. Why hasn't D fixed that bug you just found out? Ghost Animator. If you've just found out about a bug, asking why D hasn't fixed it is actually a little bit of a silly idea, isn't it? You've just found out about it and now you're asking why it's not already been fixed. Head on over to the bug report forums and report it. Do that. It may just be that you might have misunderstood the hitbox after all. I should probably get on this gun. I'll report it. Alright, we got someone boarding that cruise ship, so I'll blow up this one. Pop. No, different cruise ship. Different cruise ship. Someone's inside of that one.
Customer.
I might actually be the only person who pays attention to who goes into what cruise ship. There we go. Yo, DOS3D, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. There we go, I can kill this one. This one's not got a person inside. Specifically a person gathering reactant, which is, you know, it's a precious resource right now. Where's our next cruise ship? Is that the one that someone boarded? No, it was the other one, so I'm going to blow up this one. We should be getting enough reactant just from the normal mission. I mean, we should be. I don't know if we will, but we should be. Yo! Mr. Venom, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. There we go. We got all the reactant. Let's blow up everything that's left. Like this one right here. Got it.
Another satisfied customer.
And Ghost Animator, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Cruise ship's done. Don't forget as well, we have got Corpus grab bags up for grabs at the moment from Twitch drops, so the longer you watch the channel, the more of those you're going to be able to grab. I think there's a limit of 5, but that's not really going to hold you back all that much now, is it? And separately from that, those of you who are new to the channel are probably unaware, every stream we also do a Riven Raffle. Today's Riven Raffle is available to everyone, so long as you are on PC, an MR8 or above, to actually be able to receive the Riven. Oh, wow, this is a terrible selection. The most valuable thing here is the Leisure Prime Blueprint, and that's really saying a lot. Yeah, if you want to get yourself a Veil Pistol Riven, as long as you're on PC and MR8, grab yourself a Riven Raffle ticket, and you have yourself in a chance to win it. I was saying, would it be silly if I said my Exceltra can kill level 100 enemies quickly? I should hope your Exceltra can kill level 100 enemies quickly. The Exceltra is considered a good primary weapon. So yeah, you should be able to kill enemies quickly with it. And there we go, we got a couple Riven Raffle tickets coming in. We got DOS 3D, he's grabbed himself a ticket. And we have got Muzzled Drake 93 as a ticket as well. We got HG Waz grabbing themselves a ticket. I'm going to quickly type these all in before we go on the next mission. We've got Ghost Animator, spelt with an E, so as it animator, perhaps. In any case, there we go. Ticket, done. 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmed. There we are. Go up to dollar key. Let's see. I'm up to 56. We're getting there. We're getting there. Only another, what, 64 to go. And let's see. Now, this is my next most uncommon relic, but it's Tenora. Ah, ooh, hello. Acer and Rubico. Now, that should be a little bit more valuable, so let's do this one. Should be a little bit more valuable. Don't want to change the name until you're ready. I mean, fair do. Fair do. Let's see what we got cracking here. We got an R2, T5, G2. We've got 2 Radiants here. You know what? Let's make a prediction out of this, guys. Let's make a prediction. Very simple. Will we be choosing, or will I specifically be choosing a silver reward from this mission we're doing here today? Or this particular mission. Grab that spanner icon at the bottom of your chat window. Make your prediction. Throw in as many or as few channel points as you want. You can throw in 10, you can throw in 3,000. Go wild. They're free channel points after all. Make a gamble. Why not? And Rob Rothschild, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome indeed to the channel. Come on, y'all. Make a prediction. What do you think we're going to get? We've got 3 Radiant Relics, so we might get silver. We might get a gold pop-up. Or we might end up with 4 bronzes. I mean, you never really know. I know someone wanted that cruise ship, but nope, denied. Denied. Oh, I don't have any energy. That's interesting. Does preparation not continuously activate if you do a railjack mission? Yes, so. And we have none of that. Well, that's a neat trick. Yep, nope, no energy. Okay, we'll just hold off on that for a little bit then. I'll just fire some missiles. By fire missiles, I mean fire the artillery. Let's take this cruise ship out of the game. Pop.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and take a look outside.
Got a few seconds left on that prediction there, if you want to get in on it. And you know you do. Make a prediction. Do you think we're going to get a silver reward from the relic or no? Can I get some energy now, Bluzz? No. Alright. Pizza time? Verde, Zinga Verde. Alright, we've got all of the reactants, so these cruise ships are just dead. One down, one to go. And pop. That's all of them. We just need now to take out the next radiator on this missile platform as soon as it's exposed. What have we got in there? We've got Muzzle Drake on it.
Open fire.
2D and I with the same idea on that Shadow Burst. Perfect.
Destroy the core. Now.
Let's watch this from his perspective. How close is he to the core? Oh, he's right on it. Right on it. And... jumps. Done. Yep, there it is. Forming up, bringing him back. Hello, Jed. How you doing? Oh, look at that. Rubico Prime Blueprint. Don't mind if I do. My overlay is now stuck open. I hope that doesn't end up being a problem. But yeah, Rubico Prime Blueprint. That's a reward I'm happy to take. And another 4 corrupted holokeys. Yes! Halfway there to having every single one of these damnable weapons. 60 more to go. Riven Slivers, let's see, what am I on that? I've got 8 owned. I don't think that includes the 2 we've just got from this mission. Nice. How many for a Riven? It's 10 slivers for a Riven. 10. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. So yeah, we grabbed a gold, so the prediction answer is no. We didn't pick a silver because there was a better option to take. And it turns out that actually no one thought that was going to happen. Funny story, no one thought I was going to end up picking not a silver from 3 Radiant Relics. Gotta say, that was not the smartest choice. Alright, let's see. Ooh, Chroma, Camus, Nova, Trinity, Banshee, Euphona. Let's do the Banshee Euphona one, yeah. Let's do this one. Wait, I didn't upgrade it. Banshee Euphona, but upgraded. There we go. There we are. Can you grab multiple Riven Raffle tickets? Absolutely, Muzzle Drake. If you've still got the option there, you can claim tickets all day long. I've got it set up that you can only grab a maximum of 5. If that ever breaks and you can grab like 20 tickets, fine. Fine. Have 20 tickets then. If you somehow hack it that you grab yourself a ticket without the cost of 300 spanners, then I'll just ignore your ticket. If you are hacking into Twitch somehow, I'll ignore it. But otherwise, yeah, go right ahead. Grab your tickets. If you've been watching long enough and engaged long enough to grab yourself multiple tickets, you've earned them. Get multiple shots at your Riven. Prediction, I get a former. I can set up another prediction if you want another one, Jed. Let's get that running. Same question as before. Will we get a silver reward from this particular relic set? We can see here we've got another 3 Radiant Relics. So there is a good chance of us getting a gold, but it's not a guarantee. We may end up picking a silver. If it's all bronzes, well. Or if we get a bronze that is super valuable compared to the silver reward, yeah, I'm going for the bronze in that case. That's why it's a gamble. So what you do, you click the blue channel point option. That's the blue spanner at the bottom of your chat window. That allows you to predict. If you don't see the option there, it's because you're in one of the countries that bans gambling. Like, even free stuff gambling. Where'd the cruise ship go? There it is. Oh, just about got that. Just about got that. Have we got anyone inside? Ship Killer Cabin? Yep, we got muzzled in there. It's good. We're already on 6 reactant, which is also good. Another dead cruise ship. I think someone might have been going towards that one. I apologise. Actually, no. We don't need you flying over to it. It's only kind of half apologise. Line it up. Got it. Enjoying this cocktail of unflinching violence and pseudo-random rewards? It's good fun. What's not to love about a looter shooter, eh? Alright, we just need to take out this last cruise ship and then we're golden. There we go, that's all the cruise ship bits done. You have to stick around for a while for some spanners, don't mind me. Alright, go for it. Mission complete. Everyone's going to be returning. I'm not going to do it warm-up this time. I'll just let everyone return. They should be returning, right? Everyone knows how to return, right? There we go. Ooh, hello. Dual Camus Prime Blade. That's worth a little bit. That is indeed worth a little bit. Let's just grab this here. I'm going to check the Warframe market real quickly. Dual Camus Prime Blade. When it wants to update. The cheapest one available right now is 37 platinum. That's nice. HUS, looking at it, it turns out you were actually the only person who went in on the prediction on the channel point. So you know what? Seeing as they're going to know one, it was just you. You can have them back. You can have them back. There you go. No, I didn't pick a former there, Jed. I picked the... I did pick the thing, right, didn't I? Yeah, Dual Camus Prime Blade. I picked it. Not sure what you're seeing, my dude. There we go. Also, let's update that Riven Raffle tickets. Muzzle Drake is on 2. There we go. That's now confirmed for you. Appreciate you're back into gambling. Fair do, fair do. Won't do another one this time. Not on this one. Let's do this Nova Dual Camus Prime Blade. Let's see if we can get another one of those blades. It is, after all, a dual Camus, so let's get a dual blade drop. Fingers crossed, eh, guys? Technically, my relic spat out a format. Yeah, but it's about what I picked, not about what the relic does. Who cares about what the relic does? It's more about what results I get overall. That's why we're in this together. And something keeps trying to get into my eye. I think there's a loose eyelash that is just about on its way out.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Void storm rolling in.
Okie dokie, let's take on the next one. That water back over there. Hey, Dr. Kel. Okay. And chat, did we hear when the new Nightwave intermission is going to be? So it's not going to be another intermission. It's going to be a new Nightwave story, but a smaller one. I think they said it's going to be in about a week's time. Pretty sure it's meant to be a week. They did announce the exact date on the, what's it called? On Tenacon, or during Tenacon. The date has escaped me. Let me just check. I actually have it on a thread I've got saved. I'll quickly grab that. News and updates. Bibbidi pop. Nope, I've lost it. I've lost it. Don't know when. Yeah, next Wednesday. Ah, thank you, Lynn. Thank you very much there. I win this one? Damn right I win this one, Jed. I got a gold reward. Ain't much more winning you can do than that.
Satisfied customer.
And back. Yo, Jed, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome indeed to channel proper. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Ah, not to worry there, Dr. Cal. Not to worry. Alright, how are we doing on that reactant? Not too great. We have one. Where's... You know, I'm gonna give him a hand on that. Yeah, teleport on over. Give him a hand on that reactant. I can come back to the ship in a moment. We now have a lot more. Okay, never mind. I'm going back to the ship now. We had one when I teleported. What was that? We had one. Yeah, let's get you a bit closer. There you are. Should be able to land that shot. No sweat.
There it is.
Lovely shot. Well done. And now we need to blow up that radiator. Let me get that.
One cruise ship. One down. One to go.
Oh, that's done. Cool. Next cruise ship. There it is.
Eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Yeah, Nora's Choice. That's the name of the next Nightwave. Absolutely.
That radiator.
Loki for Railjack. Oh, I'm just leveling up Loki for Railjack. Or through Railjack. Although I think I've got him fully leveled now. Yeah, so after this, actually, I can pop back and it's time to switch on over.
Trash the place.
Let's form up, bring everyone home. It's time for me to get something a little bit spicier. What we got here? You know, the best reward is actually the Trinity piece here. Because it's a vaulted one, so it's worth 15 platinum. Yeah, Vasto's also vaulted, but it's not worth as much. So I'm taking the Trinity. And that is exactly why you have the Warframe info overlay. Oh, an extra set of holokkeys. Wonderful. Alright, let's head ourselves on over to the dry dock. Actually, no. Because I'm going to be dumping you guys out, I'm going to drop us at the Chronia Relay. Because otherwise I'll give you a double loading screen. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm going to drop us all off at Chronia Relay. I'm going to go pop out to my orbiter and then we'll remake the squad. Everyone's chat windows open? Yeah. Lucky does kick in Railjack mission if you build for max duration. Yeah, that's what I've got the build for. Max duration, plenty of energy capacity as well. You don't really need the energy regen if you've got, you know, Arcane Energize, max rank like I have. Just kind of covers me for everything. Alright. Let's pop on over to the Orbiter. Let's do that infusion. I've been teasing for the last couple hours, really. Oh, hello. What's this? What's this? Hey, here's the grab bag stuff. We got an Auditor Noggle. We've got a polymer case decoration. I mean, okay. We got another polymer case decoration. Okay, I'm going to have plenty of polymer bundles, aren't I? And we've got a Noggle statue of Advine. I've got an Auditor. Auditor's nice. Have myself a little bursa. Alright, so let's grab Wisp. Come on over here, Lengal. Yo, HUS, thank you very much for the subscription with Prime there. Welcome to the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely shiny new blue badge. You got that Kenjin mug next to your name now. You've got your emotes. And of course, my gratitude. Thank you. Now, oh, I didn't mean to close out of that. God damn it. Let's just go through the animation again. There we are. So, this is what I've been building up to here. We've got Invigoration, supposed to be for Mirage. Plus 200% ability strength and plus 1000 armor. But because I've done 10 Invigorations, I can now override this onto Wisp. With all that health regeneration, with all of that ability strength, all of that armor, all coming together, this is gonna be beautiful. Override select Invigoration. Yep. Gimme. That's mine now. Hypothetical username saying, I've built regen max duration, so in time takes for an invis run out, he's got the energy back. I mean, fair do, yeah. There we go, that's beautiful. Oh, I should probably refeed him as well, just so I get that done. And it'll recharge later. Let's do that now. I can't do the salvage, I'll put me below a million. I like having it over 1 million. Okay. Alloy, yeah, I got a spare of that. Carboids. Carboids? Carbides, oh dear. Carbides. There we go. Calcs. There we go. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fully filled. And pheromones. You can have me now. I've got 3.5 million nanospores. You can have some. Give me some neurodes and not mutant samples. Infected particles. That'll do just fine. Yeah, invigorations are a thing. It's an upgrade to helmet. You get it at rank 5 of the Entrati, and every week you get 3 buffs to put onto the frames. Normally it's specific frames, but once you've done 10 of them, the next one you get to pick. 8 million nanospores. Blimey muzzle, that is a lot. That is a lot. Speaking of a lot, let's have a look at these numbers now. Let's have a look at what we've done to this. So this is just the default build I've got on here, which is also a Warcry build, and without even having things like growing power active, I want you to just have a look at this. Warcry offers now 226% armor increase, 135.9% speed increase. Over here, on Reservoirs, max health increase, nearly 1.4k. Health per second, 135 health per second. Fire rate buff, 135%. Speed multiplier, 90%. Whew. This is a little bit on the big side. And this isn't even a maxed out strength build, is it? Because I've not gone for the Umbral set on Wisp. I've never wanted to invest in that. As much as she could use it. But you can see the power popping on this one here. Now, I don't actually need Eternal War. I don't need a Warcry build, not for a Railjack. So let's see, do I have another build I can get some more out of? That's a Smite Fusion build. This one is an Infestimability build. Oh god, what's that? Oh no, speed multiplier 82%, plus Infestimability at 246% sprint speed. I kind of want to see how fast that would go. I really want to see how fast that would go, but we got some people waiting over in the relay for some more Railjacks. We'll do that first, and we can have a look at that towards the end, because, ooh, that's going to get spicy. Problem is, though, is that, yeah, Umbral mods, they take up so much space. There's not really room left for anything else. We need the duration still, you know, come on. So, what I can do, if I drop Umbral Vitality, I lose a little bit of strength, but then I can gain it back again. 498%, we're getting there, we're getting there. Let's see, do we really need Rolling Guard? I don't think we need defenses here. We don't need defenses where we're going. So what I can do with that is grab Streamline, just to bring that cost back a little bit, and then Augur Secrets to get us over the 500% mark. Ignoring Growing Power. Growing Power will give us even more, but this should do pretty nicely. 313% sprint speed, 104% speed multiplier on haste with 156% fire rate. Unranked adaptation. Oh no, we gotta have some defenses. Come on, we gotta have something here. The damage multiplier on Breach Surge is 10 times. Granted, I have the range of nothing, so that's not so great. But a 10 times damage multiplier. And Soulgate, if I wanted to use Soulgate. Unranked stacks up to the same damage reduction. It does, but it takes much longer to get there. I think it also had... I don't think I have an unranked one. No, I don't. I think it also has a lower duration if you have a low ranked one. In any case, I've got it below max rank to be able to fit into builds like this. And remember Lunasec, thank you very much for a follow. Welcome to the channel.
Another satisfied customer.
But yeah, I think this will do us just fine. Snehusan. I think I've said your name right. Snehusan. Thank you very much for a follow. Welcome as well to the channel. So this is going to be a little bit insane. I also have 1,175 armor with no armor mod. This feels unfair. This actually feels unfair on the enemies. Like, yeah, correct. Oh, thank goodness for that. There we go. All right. So that's the guys over down at the Cronia Relay. Let's head on down to there now. Rejoin up with them. Yo, Ahele Moshele. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Came from YouTube, great content, thank you very much. Oh, you're very welcome, Sneosen. Glad to hear you like it, and thank you for joining us here. We're not just gushing over Wisp with an Invigoration, we have been doing some Railjack today, and we're going to be doing more of that. Let's invite in our present peeps. We had Matudi, we had Muzzled, and we had Vakineer. Let's bring y'all back in and get some more Railjack going, shall we? A fast travel over to the dry dock as everyone joins back into the squad. There they are. Let's get this good stuff going then, guys. We'll get some more corrupted holokeys, but now with the power of a Wisp that does not know how to stop. I just need to check, Let me just check real quickly. Am I on Zeneric? I need to be on Zeneric. Yes, I am. Good. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Let's absolutely demolish any sanity now.
Big entropy risk at safe levels.
This should be a little bit ridiculous. I'm looking forward to it. We got Loophole Pass still open. It's been nice to us so far. Let's keep cracking it. And let's do... let's do the Mesa Ruka one again. Let's go for it. Let's get some nice stuff. Fingers crossed here, guys. We should get something shiny. Now, growing power is nice and all, but I actually need to be able to proc a status effect for growing power to take effect. I am hoping, again crossing of fingers, I am hoping that if I proc a status effect using the railjet guns, that will proc it. You're going to be here till you can extract everything? That's a life goal indeed there, Jed. I'll have to show you guys that room. I haven't showed that in a while. I'll show you what stage I've got that up to. Oh, you just gifted me all of that. Oh, alright, enjoy your haste. Enjoy your health. Actually, let's just check. Growing power? Growing power, growing power. Growing power? No, growing power doesn't happen. I just saw myself get a puncture proc there. So no, growing power does not happen for railjet guns. Damn. Now, I'm not sprinting at the moment. Let's sprint. Okay, that's a decent speed, but we can do better. Infested mobility. I mean, what? I'm just sprinting. I'm not even bullet jumping. I'm just sprinting. I don't have enough room to keep up the speed. So, yeah, that kind of works. What build do I have on Daikyu? Because it's a nice weapon to use internal bleeding on. I don't actually use the Daikyu. I just don't use it. Cruise ship dead ahead. Oh, not enough damage. That's unfortunate. Let's get a bit closer then, shall we? There you go. Now you should be good. I'm gonna get myself some more energy going. And with that energy, missiles. Get us nice and close to this, ready to take out whatever objective we need to. And otherwise, just wait for the missile to do their work, really, you know. Just wait for the energy. Perfect. Is there a cruise ship behind me? It feels like there's a cruise ship behind me. Ah, there it is. Two of them. Do I still have a main gunner? I do not. Let's do it myself then. Alright, guys. If you want to take out a cruise ship... Well, these aren't very far away. This is not a challenge. We do need to take out the first radiator, though. So, I'm going to blap this and then fix that. Or my 2D will. That's fine. Are you the only one who plays Daikyu? Here, maybe, because I noticed we got like 40-odd people here, so I don't expect the Daikyu to be that common. Oh, that was the wrong button. This is the one I wanted. Noom. I just imagine this on the open world. The speed I could get without being slowed down by, you know, having to turn. Just the sheer power we could have. Now, I'm not going to take out that cruise ship straight away because we're on 8 reactant. Never mind, we're on 10. Sorry, cruise ship. Not sorry.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Let's get some more speed. I don't care, it's using up all my energy. Speed! Oh. I crashed. I don't think I've actually been down here before. Huh. Alright. Cool. There is something underneath, and that something is a whole load of nothing. And for all that speed, we get ourselves a lovely gold Rubico Prime blueprint. There we go. 2726. Is that your hit points, Pioneer? Yes, it is. just a couple extra. You know? Hey, more holokeys. Perfect. We got a speedy wisp, we've got all of the health, all of the armor, we're getting ourselves gold pieces from relics, and we're getting the corrupted holokeys. This is all just coming straight up our way. I think we've each made, or like at least personally made, a little bit over 200 platinum today. Now I'm quite happy with the rewards we're getting. Like 2,000 armor without abilities going. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. What frame they're using for that? Valkyrie. Ah, right. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. A Valkyrie with high armor is pretty standard. Yeah, that'll do it. We got Radiant D5, Radiant R2. Are they doing another R2? Intact W1 at the moment. Hey, Mashele saying, I've sold the perfect stat stick for 1,000 plat when legally could have got 5k with it. Look at it this way, a Riven is only worth what someone's going to pay for it. So if someone was paying you 1,000 for it, then that's what it was worth. Don't look back, and certainly don't dwell on what could have been. Believe me, I've got plenty of those myself to dwell on if I really wanted to. Don't dwell on them. You got yourself 1,000 platinum for a Riven. That's a lot more than most people get.
Another job well executed.
Attention. Void storm imminent.
As the saying goes, don't be upset that the thorn has roses. Instead, be happy that there are roses on those thorns. I think I butchered that quote, but there we go. We'll just do it. Alright then. Yes. Shoot them all. Shoot them, Lavos, and I will buff you. You have the power. Imagine if that sped up the railjack. Oh, look at this trash. Oh, let's have a look at trash ones. Trash ones are always great. What we got here? Status, chance, damage, ammo maximum. Phantasma. Ah, it's not great. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's not great. Did we just get boarded? We just got boarded. Oh, mate. Laser at super speed. And I have no shots left. Was that more boarders? Come at me. I have a full-on Gatling gun. Where's the rest of them? Where's the rest of them? Oh, they're below me. Hello. Oh, that didn't reach him. I've got so little range that didn't reach him. Hello. And yeah, that'll do. Let's fix this. Click. Done. Look at those auto drones. It's a nice power to have. Alright, we need to take out the second radiator. I think Matuni's about to try and do that themselves. Yep, they should have that one right there. And then it's cruise ship time. One down. And I just do that fire with drones. So that is... What? What? Did you see that? Get down, Mr. President levels, that was. So I press L and I fix it like this. That's how you fix it with drones. It's higher rank engineering intrinsics. Or apparently you can just have a ship get in the way of it for you. That works too. That's one way to avoid the damage. God damn. I mean, I've shot a basic fighter with the big gun before now, but I've never done it unintentionally. Wow. Oh man, you don't see that one every day. Cruise ship's done. Oh dear. And ooh, hello. Now, here's the weird bit. Tenora Prime is gold, but Trinity Prime's worth more. Because this isn't a vaulted relic. The Trinity Prime is actually worth more. How mad is that? I just quickly grab at the listings here, just to double check. I've chosen it now, because you know I'm trying to check. But let me just double check for y'all real quickly. So I turned down, what was it? The Tenora Prime Receiver. Tenora Prime... Ooh, the Prime Receiver. Yep, that goes for 10 platinum. Whereas the Trinity Prime Neuroptics, cheapest one, 17 platinum. The common reward was worth more than the rare. And that is why you have Warframe info. Alright, next mission. I guess, you know, the Tenora is not something we want to be bringing then. Let's bring the Rubico one. Or, wait, no, I've done the Rubico one. Let's do... What one haven't I done here? I've not done the Chroma one. Let's do the Chroma one. Chroma Prime Systems, coming up. Ducats versus Plat. Well, that's the thing. If you got the Platinum, you can afford what the Ducats get you. You know? You're not going to get 15 Platinum for 100 Ducats. You simply won't. No, it's just better. It's just better. There's something that way that needs to be killed, and I don't know what it is. But we'll just leave. If you're choosing between like something that's 4 platinum and something that's 5 platinum, when there's that little between it, one happens to be a common, one's an uncommon, then yeah, I can understand going for the uncommon. Get yourself the extra ducats, because if you're spending time selling something 5 platinum, for a lot of people it's just not worth the time. I can understand. If you're finishing off a set, perhaps, but if the common is 5 platinum, usually the other bits are going to be that much rarer. Like, it's going to be all vaulted relics, so you're probably not completing a set anyway, unless you have the relics yourself. And if you're choosing between a 2 plat and a 3 plat, well, yeah, definitely just go for the ducats. Anything else would be ridiculous at that point. I have very little energy. Build does not really account for that. That, and I keep on spamming my infested mobility, but you know, that's for the fun. Let's take out some cruise ships. One down. Ready, ready, ready. 2 down. And 3 down. More missiles away. You're very right, I can switch to normal turrets as well. If I do that, I can indeed switch to my Talon. Doesn't quite have 12 kilometers of range though. So I think someone's going for that one, so I'm going to blap up this one all the way over there. If I can line it up. Ah! There was a little bit of rotation in the ship there. I just couldn't quite get it in on time. Let me try this. Stop turning the ship! Anyway, we got there. We got that. Let's use this. I'm going to take out those radiators. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Why are we? We're 10 kilometers away. Okay. We're 10 kilometers away. That's cool. I guess I won't be doing that bit. And that's all the cruise ships down. So those of us on the ship just kind of, you know, twiddle our thumbs for a bit. I'm gonna give them a hand over there. Let me teleport over. I'm not exactly a thumb twiddler. Need more energy as well. Stay airborne. Stay invisible. At least when I'm not firing. Look at the fire rate on this. Flap, 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 flap. Oh, we're all done. Okay. We're done. I was just shooting things. Ooh, okay. Actually, wait, the mace one is not as valuable as the Vasto. Vasto is more valuable blueprint here, so we'll take that one. Weirdly enough, according to the data coming through there, the Mesa Prime blueprint is worth less than that bronze one, the chassis. There's not a lot in it, it's only about a platinum average difference, but still. Oh god, we got an epitaph piece. Yeah. Alright, loop or pass? Pass. Let's do it again. Let's see, what other relics have I got? Have I got any other more interesting ones here? We got a Wukong, but that was recently vaulted. Let's just end up working through them too soon. Here we go, Limbo. Limbo should be a good one to do. Was ammo capacity from Primary Merciless? No, Alex Anitos. I'm afraid that's not how it works. What you get is ammo pool. Whereas the Foreman works off magazine, just magazine. There is no bonus ammunition to reload into. So it won't help for that. That's my understanding anyway. It gives you reload speed, which is also not that great on the Foreman. That'll reduce just your recharge delay. So yeah. How many Formers do I think a melee weapon requires to reach its full potential? Full potential... It depends on your melee weapon. But typically you're looking anywhere between 2 and 4. Now you see for the Brammer doesn't work off a battery. The Brammer, like the Epitaph, it only works off a reserve pool. It doesn't really have a magazine because it's a single shot only. Well, it's not just because it's that, but basically that's the way it works. It works just off its reserve pool. So, Brammer, yeah, absolutely. Epitaph, absolutely. Things like the Paris Prime, I believe, will work for, but not for the Foreman, no. That's a battery. Thing is, though, with the Brammer, you say it works for it, but you still fire one Brammer shot at a time. Doesn't really gain you anything there other than holding more ammunition. And for the Foreman, it holds infinite ammunition. It's a battery. You just wait for it to come in. In that sense, the Foreman doesn't need that particular type of buff. Overall, I'm very much a fan of battery-type weapons. Not having to worry about ammunition is very nice for me. It just makes it more enjoyable to use the weapon, when you don't have to get partway through the mission and go, wait, sorry, no, I didn't quite mod it enough for this damage output. I'm going to have to switch to something else now. Yikes. I have to deal with that. Have I modded the Avara bow? The Artemis bow? Barely. It's not something I've focused on, because I don't really use Avara for damage dealing. I know she can. Absolutely. I just don't. Alright, we've got all our reactors, so these cruise ships can just be removed from the sky, no problem whatsoever. And yeah, we need to destroy a radiator. Should probably get onto that. Or we can fly off into the distance, that's cool. Quite weird not seeing the Nightwave widget, yeah. It'll be back soon, don't you worry. Give it a week, it'll be back, Barsha Noob. And to everyone who forgot to spend their credits, oof. Just oof. There we go. Job done. The away crew will finish off the last bit, and we'll be good. Alright, Wisp, let's go for a run. Speed! This is the best way to use your Wisp. Yeah, it's a bit silly. Oh, there we go. Another dual Camus Prime Blade. Thank you very much. We've had 2 of those today now. That is glorious. If ever there was a time for a Pogsneck emote to exist. Which is why we have one. This one right here, I'm very happy about it. It was put together very recently by a graphic designer for the Kenchnet channel. It's Bibiscular Designs. I think they've done a good old job on that. What do y'all think about it? Oh, you need these, Alex? Well, I mean, they're going to be for sale. They're going to be for sale. I'm sure everyone in the squad here probably needs a bit of platinum, so may not be a giveaway. Alright then. You like it, Martian Noob? Awesome. At the moment, it's currently listed as a tier 2 emote. So tier 2 subscribers just have it automatically. If you're not a tier 2, you can still unlock it with channel points. As and when we get to enough subscribers on the channel that opens up the third emote slot on the channel, then we'll be switching over to tier 1. Make it available to even more of you guys. Right now it's a tier 2. I intend to make it tier 1 at the first opportunity once the slot opens up. Yeah, we had to bring up the brightness a bit for dark mode. I get that it still kind of fades out a bit into dark mode, but that's Lavos for you.
Customer.
He's my Lavos is a very dark color. That's the one we're going for. Yo, Zomtronic, if you're looking for the raffle, it's !raffle. 12,000 HP with Arcane Grace. Oh yeah, that's a lot of HP to have. Yo, OX18, thank you very much for the follow. Got a lot of very weird codified names today, not gonna lie. Had a few coming through. If you're not related, I mean, fair do then. Just kind of happens. But we had a few coming through today. Oh. Dot. Thanks for the dot, Prosto. I have received your dot. The dot has been received with grace. Nope. Alright, cruise ship, hello. Nope, nope, nope. Why did we jump forwards? I could shoot that one. Goodbye, cruise ship. Will I be interested in looking at the build for a bow? I mean, can I have a look at it, yeah? If you want to send it to me, you're more than welcome to do so. It's not something I focus on building for, so I may not have the most refined of advice to give you on it. But I can certainly have a look over. How we doing? We got someone over at the ship killer. Archwing, Archwing. We got 2 people flying. I imagine one of them's nearly there.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Steady. Steady. Got it. I need a little bit more energy. Let's fix that. That'll get us charging up ready for some more missiles, which is always good. And this is why I normally say I have Lavos for Railjack, because then you don't have to worry about the energy issues, but we're fine. I just kind of brought a frame that uses up a lot of energy at the moment with this build. How is everything to kill? Come on, I didn't get energy for nothing to kill. There we go. That's a bit better.
Enemy morale has broken. Fighters are peeling off.
Those are just fighters. Where's the cruise ship?
Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel.
We need to take out the radiator. That should have it taken out, in fact. So we just need to take out 2 more cruise ships and then we're done. Right as soon as we know where they exist. There's one.
Is vulnerable.
One more.
Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components.
Trying to charge. Oh, I don't have any thingies left. That's why I can't charge. I can hear it. Oh, this is so much slower. I've let the buff run out. No. How does Lavos work in Railjack? Auto cooldowns, yeah. It's a 10-second cooldown for every single ability. Just 10 seconds. It doesn't vary it whatsoever, which means you can pretty much spam the abilities. There's no limit, just 10 seconds. You can't reduce it by any way either, so efficiency doesn't help you out there, but you don't worry about that. You just win. Like we just won. We have won Hydroid Prime. Okay. Alright, it's worth about 10 platinum apparently, so I'll take that. Not the best thing we could have got, but I will take it. Ta-da! Alright, let's have a look at this mod config then. It must be an orbital relay to use this feature. Let's go to a relay! Let's go have a poke at a relay. Ah, we didn't get any holokeys on this one. Not to worry. Head on over to Coronia. We'll have a look at that mod config. Give it a quick glance over for you. And then we should have time for another 1, maybe 2 relic missions. We'll see how it goes. At the end of those relic missions and at the end of today's stream, we will indeed be doing the Riven Raffle. So if you haven't yet got in on that, if you do want to get yourself a veiled pistol Riven, grab yourself one of those Riven Raffle tickets. You do need to be on PC and MR8, but otherwise, yeah, it's up for grabs. Just like Martian Noob has done right there. Let me update that for you. Martian Noob. Oh, we're grabbing more than 1 ticket. There we go. 2 tickets popped in for you. Alright, let's have a look at this then. So, we've got Split Chamber, Serration, Vital Sense, Hammer Shot, Armament, Critical Delay, Internal Bleeding, and Prime Firestorm. After a good start to go with, overall. I'm going to guess with the Prime Firestorm then, you're going with the Augment for the Explosive Arrow, which is understandable. Yo, Mike Wilder, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So, with that then, with Serration, should be okay overall. Yeah, because I don't think you can get the Steel Arcane onto Exalted Weapons like this, can you? So yeah, you can stick with your Serration, or if you want, you can look to upgrade that to the, what's it called, Galvanized Aptitude. Because you should be... Actually, are you going to be getting plenty of status on this? No, it's going to be high damage. Never mind, keep your Serration, but Split Chamber, that should absolutely be upgraded. This one should be coming right the way up. Get yourself the Galvanized Chamber. If you're still using Multi-Shot, get Galvanized Chamber. Upgrade that now. But for the rest of the build, yeah, you're doing pretty standard and pretty good stuff overall there. You get plenty of explosion, plenty of damage in. There is a bit of downside in that you don't have any kind of positive status coming out of this. Because your puncture is basically what you got to work with here. I don't know what the explosion is like. Again, I've not really looked into the bow. So if that is any different kind of damage type, ignore what I'm saying there. Now, when you swap out Split Chamber for Galvanized Chamber, your multi-shot will be that much higher that Vigilante Armaments will be doing you very little overall. So what you can do at that point is swap this out to get yourself, for example, a heat mod in there. Get yourself that damage over time from the heat, or just benefiting from the pure heat damage. Alternatively, you could go for something like a Toxin mod. Because while Slash is great against the Grineer, you have the Toxin now help you clear through the Corpus as well, all in one build. I think with that considered, that's pretty much the changes to look at here. Upgrade your Split Chamber, that allows you to swap out this for something else. Hammer Shot, I know some people look down on it, but if the crit damage is working out for you, it should be alright, all told. Yeah, probably is going to work out to be in your favour here, because you're working with the internal bleeding for your slash sources. Should be good all round. The other way you could go about it is if you dropped out the Hammer Shot and the Vigilante Armaments, if there's enough status going about, which there might not be concentrated. If there is enough status, you could look to switch to a viral build to build on those slash procs you're getting from internal bleeding. Overall, you've got the right idea here. This is a slightly out-of-date build. Upgrade it to your Galvanized and you're good to go. That's pretty much it. Get this one upgraded and swap out Vigilante Armaments as a result. That's your main things you want to change on that one. Otherwise, you're good. Wonder how many arrows you can have with fully charged Galvanized Chamber. Oh, plenty. Let's see. I mean, where was it again? It was this one here. So this one has 17.5 arrows, up from 7. There's its base, 7. A fully set up Galvanized Chamber gives you 230% multi-shot, I want to say. Yeah, 230% multi-shot bonus to about 330% total. 3.3 times 7, 21 and a bit. It's be 23.1 arrows. So, yeah, 23.1 arrows from a single mod. I think you should be having plenty of arrows, but then, again, I believe this person with Prime Firestorm is using it with the Augment, Concentrated Arrow, brings it down to just one explosive arrow, which is then going to work with internal bleeding. That's what they're going for on that one. whilst I was having that natter, I see as well Shenzhou has grabbed themselves a Riven Raffle ticket. Let me pop you onto the listing there. There you go. So you are also in it to win it. And time-wise, yeah, we got enough time for another relic run. So, guys, let's go pop it. Let's see what we can open up here. We've got... for a moment, I thought they'd all close, but no, we have still got Nodo Gap. That's good. Because if there's none on Saturn, it's just not worth doing it, in my opinion. No, it's not worth it. I'll do something else otherwise. Now, Corinth or Zakti? Oh, it's got to be Corinth, hasn't it? It's got to be Corinth. Funny thing is, I was saying, it works really good even without the galvanized mods and any cover status other than Slash. Well, yeah, if it's working for you at the moment, it's still going to be good, absolutely. You add on the extra multi-shot, it's going to take it that step further. Sure, against Star Chart stuff, you're going to absolutely obliterate them. You've got yourself a very powerful build. You will obliterate the basic Star Chart. You'll probably obliterate most things in a sortie mission. Arbitrations you should be able to handle. But if you want to have yourself the security to comfortably handle basically every kind of mission, there's how you can get your extra. Alright then, let's get this mission cracking as quickly and solidly as we can. I'm not using Wisp buffs right now, I'm just getting this mission done. Fire some missiles to help us with that. Hello, there you are. This is a dead cruise ship. You know how I know? I did it. You're very welcome, Haley. You're very welcome. Alright, let's get some more energy cracking. I'm ready for some more missiles. Whilst we wait for that to charge. Oh, there's a cruise ship. Let's blap it. All the fighters down, so I won't focus on missiles now. That's done. How's our other crews doing? We've got an Archwing, we got someone already there, excellent. We don't need that to exist. So I'm saying, I know you said mod to taste, but what if any mod do you think to cut for Galvanized Savion Cedo for my build video? You'd have to remind me of the build, to be honest. I'm pretty sure on the Cedo there I've used... split chamber, because who the hell doesn't? So you're obviously galvanizing that one. If you're using it to kill, you're galvanizing it. And then it also benefits very, 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 very well from galvanized aptitude, just because of the nature of how many status it's putting out there. You absolutely do want to be using that as well. I was one of a cruise ship? My bad. Wait, no, no, no. Hold up. Reactant first. You're very welcome, Endless Fantasy. Glad you managed to get the grab bag. Doesn't suffer Cedo from the bug on aptitude? So the Cedo is going to suffer in terms of the glaive, but the actual shots from Cedo normally, they're hit scan. It's hit scan weaponry which works with galvanized aptitude right now. Projectiles don't work. So to give you an example here, the Foreman shot, it travels. You see how it's very fast, but you see how it travels over. So that one doesn't work with galvanized aptitude right now. But the semi-automatic shots, they are hit scan. They instantly hit at any range. Ooh, hello. Another gold. We've had so many golds today. But yeah, the hit scan ones, they work with it at the moment. DE are aware of the bug that's stopping projectiles from working with galvanized aptitude. I don't think we have an ETA on it being fixed, so just be aware of that for now. But the Cedo absolutely can use it right now. Now, Cedo primary isn't a projectile. The secondary is, but you're not using it for damage. Savvy is a shotgun mod? Yeah, it is. Wondering if Prime Point Blank. Let me think. Prime Point Blank is 165%. You're always going to have at least 2 stasis on your target if you're using the Cedo correctly. So, yeah. Come on. The glaive is putting out far more. You should absolutely be switching on over to that. The only consideration you'll have to worry about there is, oh, am I going to get enough kills for this to work? The Cedo gets kills. the Cedo gets kills, you are going to be absolutely fine. So yeah, switch out Prime Point Blank for Galvanized Savvy. You are going to be absolutely swimming in damage.
Incoming ram sleds.
Don't you worry about it.
Ring the doorbell.
Now, I've just had a look at the time there. I think it's time we head on over to the dojo. I do think it is time for us to head on to the dojo. Excuse me a moment. Who the hell do you guys think you are boarding my ship? Oh, they're all dead. Well then. That was sudden. This is just going to keep happening, isn't it? I'm taking this to a dry dock. I'm taking this to a dry dock. For most weapons, I can understand being nervous, cutting out the basic damage mods, and you've got a good reason to do so. You've got a good reason to be concerned. Absolutely. But when it comes to the Cedo, you don't need to worry. You really don't need to worry. So long as you're using it at least reasonably sensibly, you're going to be fine. Its innate damage buff will ensure you can at least get a kill. And once you got that first kill, you're stacking and stacking on top of it. You'll get the damage, you'll get the multi-shot, you'll get everything you need. You'll be fine. Show you the Lavos build? Absolutely, yeah. Let me grab that Lavos build for you. Let's just... First of all, let's drop us out of this squad here. It's been great to have you guys on, by the way. Thank you very much, all three of you joining in, and everyone else who's joined out throughout the rest of this. Matudi, Muzzle Drake, Bahunir, thank you very much for joining in. I hope you enjoy your relic rewards. We've had a good run. Yeah, let me grab this real quickly here for you. Arsenal.
Another satisfied
One
customer.
Lavos. Yo, Thick Dad, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So this is my go-to Lavos build at the moment. I don't know why it says status duration 100%. It's meant to be 155, so just ignore that. That's a visual bug. That's a dojo bug. This is what I'm just generally going to. The enemy radar, I know it seems like a bit of a weird one, because you go for like corrosive projection, and corrosive projection is a decent pickup here or there. But as just an all-rounder, this helps me to spot the enemies for targeting with catalyze just that little bit further away. Altogether, the idea on this is have really high range, really high health and armor to survive basically everything. With the range, this goes as far as it can, this will take you as far as it can, this reaches as far as it can, this reaches as far as it can. We keep the efficiency a flat 100, that's enough for the cooldown reduction to do you in any circumstance where there's enough enemies to warrant it. You don't need to be building for your efficiency. As I said, I've got tank out the absolute wazoo, and of course on top of that we've got Arcane Grace. Arcane Grace, for those of you unfamiliar, on health damage, 9% chance for 6% health regen per second for 9 seconds. So over the course of 9 seconds, that's going to give me 54% of my health back. And when you see, that's not a small amount of health. That's over 1,000 healing I'll get passively, on top of the fact that I've got 83.7% damage reduction already, and then adaptation for another 90% on top of that. This is a build that doesn't die unless you stop paying attention, which I have done from time to time. If you really need to heal up, you've got Ophidian Bite to heal you as well. You've got the strength behind it. It's going to give you plenty of healing. The final arcane, that's a flex slot. You can put whatever you want there. The only downside to this whole build is the fact that it's got the triple umbral. If you want to put on another umbral former, you can do, but then that's going to make this a problem. Sorry, it's going to make the cost of it a problem, but you'll open up this at the cost of an extra umbral former. That's what I'm meaning. Grace can stack with itself? No. Grace can refresh, so you constantly have it on. It doesn't stack. What I'm saying is, we're going to be getting 6% health per second continuously. Even if it procs just
Another
once,
satisfied
you're going to have
customer.
54% health there. So this build will do you just fine. You don't need Arcane Acceleration. A very good one to use
Another
is instead
satisfied
Arcane Avenger.
customer.
Arcane Avenger on damage, 21% chance for 45% crit chance, and this is an absolute buff. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I've only got a small crit chance to begin with. This doesn't care. It just adds 45 to the final number. If your crit chance is 7, with this it becomes 52. You're rocking life. And yo, Nathan, thank you very much for the follow. And Said happens, thank you for the follow as well to both of you. Welcome to the channel proper. I'm actually going to switch that back to Avenger. I'm not sure why it was on acceleration. Avenger is just kind of better for the setup. Whatever you do, don't put on Energize. You don't need Arcane Energize. It's got no energy. Just, don't. But that is the Lavos build there. Now, that is indeed what we've got time for on that one here today. So, just double check, explain. Ah, you're welcome, Matuli. So, it is now time for us to do the Riven Raffle. If you have not yet got yourself a Riven Raffle ticket, and you did want to get in on that, you can purchase up to 5 of them. Use those lovely channel points at the bottom of your chat screen there. And we're going to see who has won on this. We've got quite a few people in already. I see Buzz has just grabbed themselves a ticket as well. Let me just get yourself on the listing.
Customer.
Sarah K, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I see we've got HUWaz grabbing a second ticket. We've got Sarah K grabbing a ticket with their 300 spanners from just following there. That's exactly the kind of way you can get in on it, absolutely. Just to confirm, to those of you who are newly picking up tickets here, do make sure you are at least MR8 and on PC. If you are not, you cannot claim the Riven. You do need to be able to actually trade it with me. It ain't like some kind of code. I'm going to give you it if you win. I see we got Curve Goldblade as well. Grab themselves a ticket there. Let me just pop this up here on the ticket for you. I'm just going to quickly create the spinner with all those bits and pieces. One moment whilst I put that together. Let's go. Oh, you're in it to win it. Absolutely, Sarah Kate, you're in it to win it. Let's see, what names have I got here today? Pleasure to have you, Sarah Kay. Welcome in. Or at least towards the end of it, but yeah. So we've got 1 ticket for DOS 3D. We have 2 tickets for Muzzle Drake 93. We have 2 tickets here for HGWaz. We have 1 for a Ghost Animator. We have 2 for Martian Noob. We have 1 for Shenzo. We've got 1 for Buzz. We've got 1 for Sarake. And we got 1 for Curve Goldblade. There we go. That's all the tickets. Rule is, that's it. They're in. Done. So the final spinner today looks like this one. With that quick shuffle. Here's all our names. Any one of you has a chance to win. The person who's going to be taking the Riven today is going to be Puzzle Drake. Puzzle Drake, congratulations. The Riven is yours to claim. You are still here in chat. I presume you were just in the mission with us after all. Our resident Texan, I think he said. Puzzle Drake. Muzzle Drake, there he is. Awesome, yes sir. Excellent. Right, I'll get this on over to you. Already know who you are because, well, I've got your chat thingy here still in my window, so I know exactly which person I'm reaching out to. But that is that otherwise from me today. Thank you very much everyone for joining in today. Sub-win signs are being rigged. Oh no, this ain't rigged. I've gone over this many times, Alex. Come on, don't give me that kappa face. Don't give me that kappa. Come on, come on. If it was rigged, I'd be giving it to my friends. Muzzled? He just ended up here, didn't he? Who's this guy? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, anyway, that is all from me today. Let's, before you go anywhere, let's move on over to another stream though. I always like to do a raid at the end of these streams, and let's see what other parts of the Warframe community we can say hello to, because there's not just me out here, you know, come on, there's plenty others. Let's see who we can say hi to. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who are we gonna raid today? We went to Zion last time, so let's mix it up a little bit. We've been to Pocket Ninja recently as well. Queen Misrule, I don't think we've been to them in a very long time. Yeah, it's been definitely a hot minute, so I'm just going to get past the adverts and then we're going to raid on over. I'm not immune to the adverts here on Twitch as well. It's not just you guys who have to deal with them from time to time. It's me too. So we'll wait for that to get out of the way and then we'll say hello to Queen Misrule. Don't spoil it. Now, we are going to be live again on Friday with some Among Us, and after that on Sunday with some more Warframe. If you are a Twitch subscriber or a Patreon supporter, you can join in for Among Us on Friday, but you need to let me know beforehand because we use a special modded version. So if you want to be able to join, you do need to get in touch with me to be able to do that. If you want to be part of that though, just connect up your Twitch to your Discord or connect your Patreon to Discord, whichever one you're supporting on. That lets me know that you are eligible to join in and we can take it from there. Just send me a message on Discord. I'm through the adverts now, so let's get this raid going. Raiding to, let me get this name correct, Queen Misrule. Hey, you're connected. Alright then guys, that has been a great one. Lots of gold rewards and I'll see you again next time. Thanks all, bye bye.